Hi. Happy Sunday. Guess what? I had some leftover skin from my curry chicken I made last week. I took the skin off, put it in the freezer, and I said I'm gonna put this in the air fryer. Have y'all ever had skin in the air fryer, like the skin of a chicken? Skinless chicken. Took the skin off, so I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. And I'm gonna have this today for lunch. It's like eating a potato chip. I don't think it's healthy though, because the skin is like fat. So, but I'm gonna eat it, girl. Yep, we are. How y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. How you doing, Tracy? Hi, Nancy. How's everyone? I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on this. I normally have olive oil, but I don't have any, so put a little oil on here. We're gonna put this fat in the air fryer. Doctor that up a little bit. I'm having a fabulous Sunday. I was making soap, so I actually had to stop until I get the temperature down, and then I can finish making my soap. But I've been in the kitchen for the last 2 hours, and now I'm hungry. What y'all doing today? I'm gonna put the skin in the air fryer. I already rinsed it off. It's only like 4 pieces, but air fryer skin is like, it's so good. So yummy. I seasoned it up with the onion powder and a little bit of adobo. So this is what I'm having for my lunch. I might eat this and maybe some oodles and noodles or something, but y'all can utilize that scent. Some people throw it away. I love it. It tastes good. It tastes like you're eating like potato chips, you know? So I'm going to put it in the air fryer for about 20 to 25 minutes. And I like mine really, really crispy, so let me get that. But happy Sunday. How's everyone today? I like pork rinds too, though. I don't eat pork rinds that much because my teeth ain't like they used to be, honey. So we're going to put this in the air fryer. Put it on for like, it's on like 320, so that'll have it real crispy. And I'm going to show y'all when they get done. And this morning I told y'all I was making soap, so I can show y'all a little bit of that process. Let me see. That's my lye water right there. Y'all see that? Y'all see the jars? So I'm only making 3 batches. That's lye water. You can't make soap without lye. It's not soap if it doesn't have lye in it. It's not going to, like the oils and all your butters, your shea butters, it's not going to come together if you don't have these 3 things. It looks like water, but that's lye water. If you drink that, you will die. That is poison. It's a chemical, you know, but you need the chemical to combine the waters and the oils together. That is my lye water, and that water is hot right now. So after that, this right here, these are some of my hard oils. Like that's shea butter, coconut oil, cocoa butter. That's all my hard oils. I had to melt them down. And this one right here is some of my soft oils. Soft oils are considered olive oil, grapeseed oil, whatever oils you like to use in your soap, castor oil. So this is my soft oils. So these 3 right here are going to be mixed together. I'm going to pour that inside here, and that's what makes soap. And I'm going to make 3 batches today. I'm going to do my turmeric soap today because turmeric is it's one of my sellers. Turmeric soap is something that people really be wanting, so I'm going to do turmeric today. And I probably might do 2 oatmeal soaps like the eczema bar. Just the turmeric and that. And I normally do like an activated charcoal, which I'm not really too concerned about the activated charcoal soap right now. Yeah, this is my day. I'm having a good day. Can't complain. Having a good day at home alone. So I was listening to some YouTubers that I like to watch. So I was like, well, I guess it's time for me to run up a live stream, do my live stream and chit-chat, see how everyone's doing. I'm doing good. I'm not leaving the house today. The weather's kind of crappy outside, so it's like raining and everything. So, yeah. Got all my oils and stuff. I'm going to be soaping I'm only going to make turmeric, probably 2 turmerics, because people ask for turmeric all the time. Are you going to do turmeric again? I don't really use turmeric on my face, but I just use my oatmeal soap on my skin. Yes, I use my oatmeal soap on my skin. I put shea butter on my skin today when I was, putting my shea butters in my containers. I started rubbing it on my skin. Yes, shea butter is amazing. But how's everybody doing today, guys? Happy Sunday. What's going on with y'all? What y'all got going on today? I have absolutely nothing. I'm staying home, just relaxing, building the business back up. I'm excited. Like, I really like making soap, so I'm in the kitchen just kind of like, okay, I'm going to do 2 turmerics. And then I can do an oatmeal since I have 3 lye waters prepared. I'll do 2 turmerics, and then I'll do another oatmeal one. And it's going to be better than last time, because I told y'all last time when I did my soap before, the ingredients changed a little bit. So the soap was actually harder, and it popped it popped my soap bar. I'm going to bring it out here. I'm going to show it to y'all. Y'all want to see it? Hold on for a second. I'm going to bring it out, and I'm going to show y'all what happened. Hold on. No, I'm not even going to do it. Because the person that doesn't do soap, you probably wouldn't understand what you were looking at anyway. But, yeah, I'm not going to do that. But happy Sunday to everybody. Anybody going to church today? Good afternoon. How you doing, Miss Green? How you doing? Happy Sunday to ya. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I just put some chicken, not chicken, but chicken skin. I put in the air fryer. That's what I'm going to have today for lunch. And I'm going to be making soap really, really soon. My thermometer for, I don't get my thermometer for the soap. I didn't do any yoga today. I probably will get on the mat once I see about this chicken skin. See how this is going. Ooh, it's crispy already, y'all. It's starting to curl up. Ooh, I'm excited. So this is my soap thermometer. I have to check out the temperature of this lye water and see what it's hitting for. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Can y'all see? So this is my lye water. So I'm going to check the temperature. I haven't used this in a while. So I forgot how to use it. Let me see. So this lye is 125 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 126. Y'all see that? That's the temperature of the lye water. That matters in soaping. I don't know if I'm even doing this right, but it's saying the lye water is 126. So let me see what the oils are, which I know is going to be a different temperature for my oils. And the oil's at 91, 92. Let me go back to the lye water again. The oils are at 91. They're supposed to be kind of similar in temperature. And the water is still really, really hot. The lye water is at 105. 120. It's really hot. Let me see what the other two are. Because the other one should be hotter than this one. 121. Let me see what this one is. I don't even know if I'm even using this right. This one's at 120. Why does it seem cooler? That's weird that this one seemed cooler, but this one seemed more hot than the other two. And I did this one first. But they're cooling off. This is what I use for open temperatures. That's what I told y'all I messed up. The last soap wasn't messed up. It still can be used and everything. It's just the fact that my soap cutter the wires broke. So I can still sell the soap bars, but they'll probably be sold at like a discounted price. So, but this batch is going to be different because I got another soap. I got my other soap cutter yesterday. I'm going to show that to y'all. Let me go get that because that's a smaller one. So I'm going to show you guys my soap cutter that I told y'all that popped on me last week. And I have to fix it. And it's going to take a while to fix it because it's just going to take a while. It's just going to take a while. Just going to take some time. Okay. Smooth these out the way. You got to be careful with the line. Put that right there. Put this. Oh, this one's still really hot. Okay, I'm going to show y'all my soap cutter, right? So this is my big baby. This is the big kahuna right here. Y'all see that? That's my regular soap cutter. This one was pretty expensive when I bought it, but I had this for almost 2 years, like probably a year and a half. So this is my big baby. This is the one when I changed my recipe a little bit, slightly changed the recipe. The soap got harder faster. So when I put the soap on here to cut it, all the wires popped because the soap was too hard. So now I went back and changed the recipe back to my original recipe from before. And the bars will be a little bit softer and it's going to be easier for me to cut. So, and it takes a long time to put these wires back on. So in the meantime, I went on Amazon and got me a small little quick soap cutter that I can use until I'm able to replace those wires on that one. So this is a really cheap soap cutter. It's going to work out. But the only thing about these soap cutters is I have to cut the bar like piece by piece. So it's like cutting a piece of cake or something, you know what I mean? Cutting a piece of bread, slicing the bread open. So this is a cheaper soap cutter that I found on Amazon. I did buy Amazon soap cutter in the past before. I don't know what happened to that. I think when I left my apartment, I lost it. Lost it in transit. So this is a temporary soap cutter that I could use temporarily. I'm such a left-handed person, y'all. I'm telling y'all, my left-handedness is crazy. So this is just a temporary soap cutter that I can use until I get the wires and fix that one again. Because it's real time consuming to fix those wires back the way they're supposed to be. That's a time consuming thing, so it's gonna take time. And I'm gonna do a wire per day, like do 2 wires a day. That way every day I don't feel overwhelmed by doing it all at one time. So I told myself I'll do 2 wires a day. I'm going to show y'all how I put this together. So this is a cheap soap cutter, but it's going to work out just fine. You know, some things it doesn't matter about it being expensive or not. As long as it works, right? It doesn't really matter. I'm trying to put this in a hole. Because when I move in Chicago, trust me, I'll be fine. Okay, this baby, it lined up last night. What the hell? Okay, so the thing went in there. So we're going to put this nail, screw this nail in right. Screw that a little bit. Because I'm trying to demonstrate to y'all what it's going to look like for me using this. So, this is a little cheap soap cutter I got off of Amazon. And they actually delivered it to me today. Let me put this up a little higher so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just showing y'all some of the things that I have to do to run my soap business and to get my customers back that I had. I still have everybody's email as well. So I got this yesterday. It came in Amazon. It was at the door when I came home yesterday. So I would put the soap here and you would lift the soap cutter up. It's just like a slicer. Like, y'all ever been to a deli and you see people slicing cheese? That's all it is. And these wires are metal wires. And you just cut. However big I want the soap to be, the measurements. I can move this kind of like back and forth. However big I want the soap to be. It's a little cheap soap cutter, but it's going to work out. I just have to cut them individually, which I really don't like doing that, but it is what it is. And in the process, I'm going to fix the wires on this. I think I'm going to do like 2 wires a day. If I do 2 wires every day, I don't feel overwhelmed by having to do each one. I think it takes about maybe 8 wires. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. It's going to take like 8 to 9 wires, and it takes a lot of time. So I don't feel like dealing with that again, because I really just put them back together. I don't feel like dealing with that again, but I got to do it. That's why I bought the little cheap soap cutter, just to help me get through. Hi, how you doing? Miss Thomas, how are you? Yeah, I'm making soap today. Yep. Ooh. Chow, chow, chow. Let me flip these over. I'm making some skin. I had some chicken skin left over from when I made the curry last week. So I took the skin out, and I put the chicken skin inside the air fryer, because chicken skin is so good. It tastes like potato chips. It tastes like potato chips, so it's so yummy. But some of them got cooked faster than the other two. But I'm going to eat these as like a little snack. I'm not going to waste it, you know what I mean? They're getting real crispy, but they're not crispy enough for my liking. So yeah, I made soap last week. I did soap on, was it Saturday? And the soap is done, but like I said, the recipe kind of strayed. I strayed from my original recipe, and when I cut the soap, I cut every wire on my soap cutter. And I can still sell it. It's still sellable, but it'll probably be sold at like a discounted rate. So, but how you doing today? Yeah, I'm making soap, but I'm not really showing the process of me making soap. I'm just showing y'all kind of what I was doing a little bit with the oils and the butters and all that. Because I tell y'all, I have to do like probably like, I want to do like 20 loaves of soap. 20 loaves of soap is going to be a lot of soap. So, and I make mine, I don't make like big batches. I make it small. So, but thank you guys for watching. Hello, how y'all doing today? What y'all doing today on a Sunday? I go to church today. I'm just relaxing at the house, enjoying my time to myself. You know, I've been here a lot lately. I'm not complaining, so I enjoy the alone time. Just trust me, I'll be fine. 'Cause when I'm off in Chicago. I love that song. I heard that song today. I was watching a lady that does, like, she's a cosmetologist, so she was doing hair, and that song popped up. And I love it. Just trust me, I'll be fine. I'm not doing nothing today. The weather is crappy outside. There's no sun. It's chilly. I probably will go take a hike today. Today would be a perfect day for a nice hike in the woods. I'll probably go do that after I get done eating my food. My chicken skins, honey. And when I get done making the soap, all I gotta do is blend it. So that's not gonna take no time. But the sucky part about soap making is you have to clean all those dishes afterwards. And oh man, that sucks. That's the sucky part about making soap, is the cleanup. The cleanup sucks so bad. So what are y'all up to today on a Sunday? 14 people watching me. I hope everybody gave me a thumbs up. Support the channel. Share the channel if you want to. I don't force anybody to share, but if you guys like to share the channel. I appreciate you. But you don't have to. You do what you want to do. It's your channel. It's your fingers. You do what you want with your fingers. But I'm not doing nothing today. I'm staying home relaxing. I said I might go out and take a hike later, but I might not leave the house at all today, because tomorrow's a Monday and I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. It's Monday. Time just go by super fast. Work went by good yesterday. I had a good work day for a Saturday. It wasn't bad. It was pretty busy, but it was nothing that I couldn't handle. Nothing that I couldn't handle. Y'all know I love my coffee. I made my coffee this morning. What did I have for breakfast? I had some eggs. I made myself a little egg omelet. Put the peppers and everything in there. I know it don't look too good right now, but I made a cheese egg today with some peppers, some onions, 2 different kind of peppers. It was good. And now I'm putting the skin in the air fryer right now. So let me check before it burns. I don't want it to burn, honey. Just trust me, I'll be fine. 'Cause when I'm off in Chicago, just trust me, I'll be fine. All right. It's looking good. I love this crispy chicken. Crispy chicken, skinless chicken. Chicken skins. That's what I call them. Chicken skins. 'Cause when I'm off in Chicago, just trust me, I'll be fine. Have y'all ever heard that song before? I like it. I heard it on Facebook today. And then I was like, oh, I got me another song to add to my playlist. I got me another song to add to my playlist. Okay, so here go one of the chicken strips. They're not chicken strips. Chicken fat, whatever you call it. Yummy. Yummy. Longer. Just trust me, I'll be fine. 'Cause when I'm off in Chicago. I want to go to Chicago now. Just hearing that song, I want to go to Chicago. I will one day soon. One day I'm going to travel. One day soon. Just trust me, I'll be fine. 'Cause when I'm off in Chicago. I bought this foil from ShopRite, and it was a small one. It's only 30 square feet, so you're not getting much from that. This is all that was left on here. Aluminum foil is expensive, y'all. Foil is expensive. I usually go to Sam's Club to get all my stuff, so I'm going to go to Sam's Club. I kind of had too much, but it's just me using it, so I'm not the kind of girl to be in this house like, oh, you can use this, use that, because when they tell you you can use their stuff, they really want to be having access to your things too. So I don't get into that conversation with these girls to be like, oh, you can use it. They all say you can use, because they want something from you too. They want something from you as well. So I don't really be in the lifestyle of letting everybody take and use and all this, because I know you want something back. Chicago. You ever heard of that song? Let me see if I can find it. I can't play it, but I was listening to Facebook this morning. It was a girl. She was a cosmetologist. She was doing hair, and she played that song. When I'm off in Chicago, trust me, I'll be fine. I like that song. I like it. I put that in my playlist, but I can't play music because I'll get a copyright. But I'm not doing nothing on a Sunday. Just chilling, making soap. I'm going to make the soap before I go out and take a hike later. Just enjoy my day. I wish it was sunny and warm today, but it's not. So I definitely would have been at the park relaxing. I'm going to still try to come out today and go take a hike. I'm still going to try to do that. But making soap today, I told myself every weekend I'm going to make soap when the girls are going, when the girl is going, because now it's just one girl here. But it's just two of us. And I don't know what the demise of this house will be. I may have to move if nobody comes in. And she was saying to me the other day, she was like, nobody's been calling for a bed. And I know why, because it's nice outside. It's summertime. People don't, if they're homeless, they're okay with being that way because they can survive. You can survive in the spring, summer being homeless. So I get it. And more people will probably call when it starts getting cold again, but I can go to another house. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got houses all over the place. I can go to a house in different towns. Like, I can move and go to another location if it gets kind of crazy here. But the other girl that's here now, she has a 14-year-old daughter, and they're supposed to be moving out. Like, when she gets out of school, they're moving. And June will be here before you know it, so... I'm not going to be homeless, but I can move if I want to. I just have to get another house to take me in, and I can move closer to my job. That probably is something I'm going to do. I'm probably going to go closer to my workplace so that I can save money on gas. So I'm probably going to be getting out of here at some point, to be honest, because I don't really foresee the house filling up. I don't see the girls coming in because it's nice outside. Okay, I'm going to show y'all one of them. When I'm up in Chicago, trust me, I'll be fine. Did y'all hear that song before? This one's done. This one could stand a little bit more crispy. Just me. Okay, this one's done too. I'm just eating chicken skins from the curry chicken that I made last week or whatever. I just fried it. I took the fat off the the skin. I peeled the skin off the chicken thighs. I didn't want to throw it away because you could still eat it, you know. So I said I'm gonna eat that one day, and I just put it in the freezer. And now I'm gonna eat it as a snack. Trust me. I'm telling you, this YouTube stuff is not for the weak of heart. You really got to put in a lot of work to keep this up. But my iPad is on. So here we go. It's the skin. It's the skin from the chicken thighs, and I just throw it in the air fryer, and I eat it as a snack. Put it in the freezer. Don't let it go to waste. You know what I mean? Tastes like you eating a potato chip. It's good. It's so yummy. It's seasoned to perfection. I told y'all I like good food. Chicken skin. Don't throw that skin away. Y'all don't throw the skin away. Mail it to me. I'll eat it. It's too expensive out here to be throwing things away. Monty, what's going on? Hello, how are you? I've never been to Chicago before. Of course, you never hear anything good about Chicago, right? But Chicago has some nice areas for people that, you know, for tourists and stuff. What y'all doing on a Sunday? What y'all got going on today? Yummy. I think I was a bit too heavy-handed with the seasoning, but it's still edible. Yummy. I do eat pork, but I don't buy pork that often. Yummy. Cause when I'm up in Chicago, I could have been a little bit too heavy-handed with the salt, but the adobo. The other two are probably done. A little bit too heavy-handed with the salt, y'all, but oh shoot, oh damn. Oh damn. It's just me, I'll be fine. Cause when I'm up in Chicago. Alright, I was a little too heavy-handed with the adobo, but it's still edible. It's not like I can't eat it. It's still good. I just fried the chicken thigh skin. I fried it in the air fryer, and it's so crispy. Y'all want to see it? Look, it's like potato chips. Look at that. So good. I should have put some peppers and stuff on that bad boy. But yeah. It's like eating a potato chip, girl, but better. It's like eating a potato chip, but better. Trust me, I'll be fine. Maybe write a song and AI will make it free. I know I love AI, honey. I like AI, but I don't like AI about to take my job away. You know, a lot of people in like customer service or whatever, they're going to be letting a lot of people go. And they have been. But that's why I'm doing other things. Because I know it's coming. It's on the way. I was a little bit too heavy-handed with the adobo. Yeah, it's the chicken stock, the chicken skin from the curry chicken that I made. Because remember I told you I made curry chicken last week. And I normally use chicken thighs from the store. I buy the chicken thighs from the store. And y'all know chicken thighs have it has the skin and the fat still on it. So you got to pull the skin off. And I'm not going to throw this away. Why would I do that? I can eat it. You know what I'm saying? I love chicken skin. Thanksgiving, when you make a turkey, all that crispy chicken skin, the turkey skin that be left over, I love skin. When I make steaks and stuff like that, I haven't made steaks since I've been homeless, but when I used to make steaks when I had my apartment, I would take the fat off the steak. I wouldn't throw it away. I put the steak skin inside the air fryer. Any kind of skin to meat, you could air fry that bad boy. It's really good. It's like eating pork rinds. It's like eating pork rinds. It's really good. So, I was a little too heavy-handed with the adobo today. Nice. Next time I can't be too heavy-handed with the seasoning. I was a little heavy-handed, but you know sometimes you can be heavy-handed with the salt to the point that you can't even eat the food because it's too salty. But I was heavy-handed with the adobo, but it's still edible. You know what I mean? Too much salt for my liking, but it still works. You know what I mean? This one has some hot sauce. It would be even better. I can taste all that salt. I put too much salt. Yummy. Some people put the skin off chicken and stuff and they throw it away. The chicken, it's the best part. The fat. Put that fat in the air fryer and eat it. It's good. You got to utilize every part of the meat. I should go to a butcher shop and be like, y'all got any fat that y'all threw out? The butcher shop be selling that fat to the pigs. They feed it to the pigs. It's good. It's so good. I'm a little on the saucy side, but I'm almost done. They touch me, I'll be fine. When I'm lost in Chicago. I don't know if this is when I'm lost in Chicago or when I'm out in Chicago. Trust me, I'll be fine. What are y'all doing today? What y'all doing on a Sunday? Are you just home relaxing? Gotta get back to work on Monday, right? I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I put too much salt on it. I don't eat a lot of salt, but it was adobo, and that adobo got a lot of salt. I was a little bit heavy-handed, but this is my last piece. And that was nice, honey. It's so quiet in this house. Oh, my God. But all the noise that was here before, it's now gone. 10 people watching me. I hope everybody gave me a thumbs up. There's a lady at my job. She has a friend that has a farm. Hi Ebony, how are you? She has a friend that has a farm, and I buy farm fresh eggs from her. She seen me at work yesterday. She was like, "Do you need any more eggs?" I'm like, "No, I got like a dozen and a half left now." I said I don't eat eggs every morning, but when I'm running out the door, I will boil some eggs, so I'll eat them. But I'm actually kind of sick of eggs, to be honest. So I stopped getting cereal. I don't buy cereal anymore. I didn't buy cereal unless I was like home with the kids. I would buy cereal for them to have, but I don't buy cereal or nothing no more. I just buy what I need to survive. I buy what I need to survive and thrive. You know what I mean? Woo! All that sodium, honey. Now I need some water. 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 Now I've been drinking more water than usual, which is good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to stay hydrated. I don't hydrate myself enough. Let me see some water. Now I need some water. Yeah, I blocked them. Sometimes I block the trolls. I don't always block trolls. I really don't care about the trolls. And somebody got mad at me last night telling me, like, why you keep saying you don't care? Like, because some things I really don't care about. They say if you say you don't care, then you really do care. But why do you care if I don't care? I'm always just, it's always something. But I had a good chat last night. I think I chat for an hour on the live stream. I like the fact that I'm in the house and I can talk freely, say what I want, and nobody's here. Like, nobody's here to, when you live in a house with women and it's like this type of transitional living, I can't freely like live stream the way I want to because people are always either listening or they're walking through the house and the girl had a kid here and everything. So I got to keep myself kind of, when the house is full, I have to be conservative with my YouTube stuff because I don't want everybody in my business, especially as far as my YouTube stuff. I don't want people that I have to live with to be in my stuff. So me and my son texted me last night. My son that's 18, and I haven't really talked to him. Me and my son don't have a good relationship because when I was living in when I had my apartment, me and him would be fighting all the time. Like, he would never listen to what I had to say. He just hated me because I was trying to protect him, and friends that he decided to be with, my son would come home high on drugs, like weed or gummy bears, and I would always check him. So he didn't like my dictatorship in the house. So me and him just always fought. Never had a good relationship. So he texted me the other day at like 4 in the morning. Sometimes I think my son has like a mental disorder. Something's going on with his brain. So he texted me the other night, and it was like 4 in the morning. He texted me or called me, and I didn't answer the phone, of course, because I'm sleeping. But I know he was probably in this manic mind state where he wanted to talk to me. And I felt bad because I missed the call. I usually, like, if he called me in the middle of the night, I get up and answer the phone. So any one of my kids call me in the middle of the night, I'm going to answer the phone. And but I know he was saying that he missed me, and I was like, oh wow, you do. When you're away from your kids for so long, and I love my son. I love my daughter as well. But my son, he was very disrespectful to me. And I'm not going to repeat everything that I went through with him, but I went through a lot of bad stuff with my son. And I still was there for him. I remember he used to come home high on drugs, throwing up, and all this stuff. And I was there taking care of him, nursing him through. And for him to turn around and basically cuss me out, do all these things that he did to me, I just find it strange that he is now saying that, oh, when you get a place, I want to come back home. I want to come home to be with my family. And I still didn't get a sorry yet. Like, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't get that. The apology that I am looking for. I don't want to tell you to apologize, because if you're not going to apologize for the things that you've done to me, that means it's not genuine. So if you can't identify, okay, it takes two people to tango. I don't blame everything on my son. I don't blame everything on my daughter. But if you're disrespectful, you're just disrespectful. I'm not going to tell you, oh, I need an apology first. Because if I ask for him for an apology, he's going to apologize to get what he wants. I want your apology to be genuine. It's not. Because he's not even apologizing. So I was like, I remember there was a time my son was like, you owe me an apology. And I said, well, son, you know what? I'm sorry for anything I've ever done to you, said to you, out of the way. I apologize to you. Anything that I've ever done that wasn't befitting to you, I do apologize. I've never gotten an apology from him. Hey, what's up, Cap? How you doing? I've never gotten an apology from my son, so, and I probably will never get one. So I was like, well, when I get stable, I said you can come back home or whatever, but when you come home, you're going to have to work. You're going to have to come into the house with a job. You're not going to come in my house doing the same thing you was doing before, because now you 18, I can put you out of here if I want to. I can put you out. So, I didn't say it yet, but I would never have my kids out in the street, out in the world, just by themselves or anything. But you're going to come with some respect. Because if you don't want to be respectful, you can hit the road, Jack. Kid or no kid, you can hit the road, Jack. Here we go with this Google storage almost full. I'm so sick of this storage full stuff. But my son is disrespectful, and I'm just like, well, you're 18 now, so if I take you back in, you can come back, but you're gonna have to come in here with a job, and you're gonna have to pay your bill. You're gonna have to pay your phone bill, and you're gonna have to pay a portion of the electric bill. Because you're not going to live on mommy. You're not going to live on mommy. I told you, I said, all this time that we've been separated, 2 years, I said, you could have had a job. You could have had something going on. You could have had a job at McDonald's. My son doesn't want to work. But you're not going to lay on mommy's neck either. I'm not doing that. So he just texted me this long statement in the middle of the night. And I was like, I'm glad you're doing well. He was like, oh, I was thinking about you. I said, okay, I love you too. Like, I love my kids. But I just don't love the disrespectful part. And I don't need that in my life. So, how are you, Kat? What you got going on today? Is it raining in Texas? Oh, last night was a good chat. Yeah, thank you. What y'all got going on this afternoon? I gotta turn the heat down. It's kind of hot in here now, honey. I turned the heat up today when I got up because the house was drafty and cold. But yeah, he sent me a long text message, and I know my son, he got a little bit of mental things going on in his mind. But I'm your mom, but you're not gonna drag me down. You're not gonna drag me down. I'm sorry. I love my kids, but girl, I ain't putting up with the BS. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm trying to think. Not raining, but had a cold front. Yeah, it's chilly here now. It's raining now, so I was gonna go do a hike, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the soap, and then I'm gonna go probably take me a little nap. I was gonna clean up the house a little bit, like go clean up the living room, mop the hallway, and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm having a good day. I can't complain. I was just in the kitchen making soap. I'm gonna finish making my soap, put that in the mold, and I'm gonna go take me a nap and relax. I wanted to go out and do a hike, but it's raining now, so I won't be hiking today. I will not be hiking today. I thought only Apple did that. You're out of storage. Now Google's doing the same freaking thing. Like, I'm always out of storage. I'm not buying storage. Why would I buy storage when I could just get SD cards or whatever? Put my storage on other little things. I'm not. I used to do that when I was younger. I used to get the Apple storage and buy that for like $9.99 a month. Girl, rip off. Rip off. But I'm having a good day. It's raining here now. I wanted to go out to do a hike, but we're not going to do all that now. It's over. I need to wash my hair. Maybe I can do that later. Child, I need to wash this hair. Distrust me, I'll be fine when I'm off in Chicago. I like that song. I heard that song this morning. I heard that song in the past, But this morning it just hit a different way because I was watching a woman that was doing hair. I guess she was a cosmetologist. I get a lot of women that are hairdressers and they do I like the styles. I'm not a weave person. I don't wear weave, but I like watching women do hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's a craft. You know what I'm saying? Especially the real cosmetologists. I don't agree with all the weave and all that stuff, but I like looking at nice hairstyles. You know. I like looking at the nice hairstyles. So she had this song, "When I'm off in Chicago, trust me, I'll be fine." I like that song. I like that song. So I was like, I gotta put that in my you know what I mean? I'm about to break in my 8 square instant pot with turkey. Oh, nice. That sounds good. That sounds good. How's your family, Cap? How's everybody doing? I'm about to break in my eight. I love the I'm a crock pot girl. So, but since I've been staying here, they got crock pots, but a crock pot you have to be home to watch over that crock pot all day. But I could put some beans. My dad used to do that. He used to put beans in a crock pot, throw a turkey breast in there, turkey something, turkey leg, a smoked turkey leg, put some beans in that bad boy and let it cook, and it would be so good. I got that from my dad. My dad used to make stuff like that, like beans, and I don't mind getting some kidney beans or something from ShopRite or whatever, black eyed peas. Throw them bad boys in the air fryer. Put the onions and all that stuff in there. I eats like that because my dad used to do it. Good Sunday. How are you doing? What's up, B More? How you doing? It's the pot of beans, and you can get beans for cheap at the grocery store. I think beans are the only thing that's cheap anymore. You can get a pack of beans for like $1.50, or you know what I mean, depending on where you get it from. But I always keep some beans. I get canned beans too, but I normally like to get beans that are fresh. But I do get canned beans too, so it all works out. But one thing I do, I know how to survive. I'm not gonna go hungry, honey. Just trust me, I'll be fine. But I just wanted to do a live stream for an hour to check in, see how everybody's doing. See how everybody's doing today. Y'all got anything going on today for a Sunday? It's raining here now. It was chilly this morning. It's raining. I see the rain. But it's peaceful and quiet in the house. There's nobody here with me, so it's just me and one other girl living here. And she's gonna be moving out in June because her daughter is gonna be 14. So I don't know. I might have to move out of this house, but because they're gonna raise the rent will go up if it's not people in the beds. And I said, well, that's not my problem. So I said I can go to another house. That's why I said wherever I go until I get my own place, I'm never going to like get comfortable anywhere because we don't never know how this is going to go. So that's why I'm doing the business. I'm able to get some money from Google, thank God. Not a lot of money from Google, but it's something, so I'm grateful for that. But one thing I do know how to do is move around. I know how to go get some money if I need to. I'm be sitting around waiting for things to go to hell, and then I'm trying to be like, well, what am I going to do now? No, sis, I know how to move. Okay, I know how to move. I know how to shake. I know how to make some money, move around if I need to. I'm never gonna. I'm a hustler by nature, so sis gonna always figure out something. So I could move to another house. You know what I'm saying? This is a business, so I don't foresee this house filling up. I was moving out in June, and I said, "Girl, if you move out in June, I'm probably gonna be just. I can go sign myself into another house and just pay rent, and because I'm not trying to pay an expensive rent, I'm not doing that." The beans and turkey legs in the crock pot sounds good. Yeah, I used to do that all the time when I had my apartment. I would soak the beans the day before and put the beans in the crock pot. Well, I would boil the meat down a little bit, like simmer that meat, let the meat fall off the bone a little bit, then throw the beans up in there, throw that pepper, the all the seasonings, all the fresh, peppers and onions and all that stuff. That's a nice meal. I love me some beans. I remember mom cooking pinto beans with tomato sauce. Delicious. Yes. I'm from the old school. My parents, like, my mom would cook for us. So that's what I did for my kids, too, even though my daughter is going to be 14 and then my son is 18. And they ate good because I did the same thing my mother did. I cooked meals for my children. Like, my kids didn't get, sometimes we would have oodles and noodles or peanut butter and jelly or something like that, but I would make food for my kids. And that's how I always was because that's how my mom and my dad would prepare meals for us. Sundays would be Big Mama's house, you know. I miss those days. Lord rest my mother and my father's soul, but my mom was a beast in the kitchen, okay? And that's how I learned how to cook. So, and I'm not nothing like my mother's cooking, but I miss those days, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say to my son, like, your parents are only going to be here for a sprinkle. It's going to be a little bit of time that we're going to be on this earth. Respect and love your people. Now, if your parents hurt you, if they harmed you, if they did stuff to you, I understand you're not really crazy about your parents, but you only get one. You only get one parent. One or two. You know, some people don't have a father, mother and father. Some people just got their mother. Some people just got their father. Some people just got grandparents. So, whoever these people are, that's all you have. And I'm trying to get these young kids to understand that once they leave this earth, they're not coming back. As much as I wish I can go back and get some of my mother's cooking, I can't. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? But one thing, like my mom and them used to do stuff. They wasn't perfect, but I respected them. I never disrespected my mother. Me and my father had a few words over time, you know, when I got a little older. But I never disrespected my parents the way these kids are disrespecting their parents nowadays. I see it. I see it. I would never, like, never. Even if my mom was wrong, I just got to shut my mouth. I just didn't do that. We weren't taught that way. The kids today are just different. Seems those days nowhere is comfortable at all. Just time the best we can with what we got. Yeah, I know. You're right. And that's what I'm doing. The best I can do with what I have and the best I can do with where I'm at. And I'm content. I'm content with my life. I'm trying to get back to my daughter. I'm trying to work on things and get my family back under one roof like we used to be. But things take time, and I'm okay where I'm at. Building my soap business again, which I'm happy about. And I'm glad for the what I'm building over here on YouTube. You guys are here watching, supporting me. I appreciate that. And I can't wait to see what's next for me. My grandmother's mom and aunts were a beast in the kitchen. Yeah, man, I miss those days, Cap. My mom was the best cook I ever known. My mom, and then there was another lady in my life. She was like a mother-in-law. It was somebody I was dating. His mom could cook too. His mom could cook too, and she passed away as well. But I also picked up stuff from her. This guy I used to date, his mom was a beast in the kitchen, a beast. So she helped me revamp my potato salad, like the way I make my potato salad now. I learned from her, because when I met this guy that I was dating, I thought I could cook, but I really didn't. I didn't know what I was doing. So when I met his mom, she taught me how to revamp my macaroni and cheese and how to fix that potato salad. And girl, potato salad be on point now. So, and I kind of learned that from her. So I came a long way. I don't mind learning. I used to when I kitchen when my mom would cook. My mom and my sister would be in the kitchen cooking, and I would just be sitting there. Like, of course, I would have to wash the dishes, right? I ain't like doing that, but I was watching them. I was watching them make cornbread. I was watching them cut up onions, peppers, all that fresh stuff, and I do the same thing today. I cook my kids meals, man. Even though I love the air fryers and all that stuff, but I know how to burn up a kitchen. I can make a whole Thanksgiving dinner. So, and I told my daughter, I said, we'll be together for Thanksgiving next year and I'm going to cook at the house. You know what I'm saying? So, I miss the old way. I miss the old way. 21 people. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting me and thank you for being here. Thank you guys. Just trust me, I'll be fine when I'm off in Chicago. I think, well, my money is not right now, so I can't, but I want to travel. I want to travel. I want to travel. I want to travel. But you can't really travel in 2 days. I mean, you can, but I could travel to different towns. But I want to go to, like, I want to go to Chicago. I want to go to Canada. I just want to start moving and shaking. But I can't really because, if something goes good with my business and I could leave my job, which I'm going to always keep my foot on the neck in corporate America. Because I work in corporate America now. But I'm going to always keep my foot on their neck and get me a check, right? Those were the best days. I remember growing up in the 90s, and those were my best days. The best time. It's just not the same anymore. I never disrespected my parents. I mean, me and my dad had some words over time, but my mom had got sick and he was taking care of her. But I miss my parents so bad. I miss them. I wouldn't be going through a lot of stuff if they were still here, but it's gonna all be all right. We just living in different times now. We just living in a different time now. And we getting older. I got a birthday coming up next month, y'all. I'm gonna be 46. I don't have no problem with saying my age. I'm 46. I don't mind getting old. Like we gonna all meet our maker one day. It's gonna be our time at some point, and I'm not trying to fight it. I'm really not. I just pray to God that I don't suffer. You know what I'm saying? That's just don't let me suffer, Lord. If I go, let me just go in my sleep quietly. I don't want no car accident, no plane crash, none of that. I just want to go fast and easy. Your dad's still living? Okay. Those were the days. Thanksgiving was like a family reunion. Yeah, and I miss the days because now me and my siblings, my sisters, and we're not close because of what I've been going through the last 2 years. Y'all know my situation with my family, so I don't really deal with my family like that, and that it hurts. But I keep asking God, praying that He can relieve the pain, release the pain, release the stress that I feel. So now, to me, God is opening up more doors for me because God is. My son just texted me in the middle of the night, and I wasn't talking to him for a while. But how you doing, Color Me Reese? What's going on, sis? Thank you. Appreciate for the heart. Thank you for the floating heart. How you doing, girl? How's your Sunday going? But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I've been in some bad spaces these last 2 years, but me and my son fighting, me and my daughter, being separated from her, and things are opening up and looking better every day. So I'm grateful. Yeah, how you been, girl? I'll be 46 next month. I'm getting old, Cat. That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind aging. I'm not the woman to be like, oh, I can't tell my age. Like, I could care less about aging. I'm cool with getting older. I don't want to stay. Like, somebody was like, if there was one age group that you could stay at for the rest of your life, would you want to stay? Would I want to stay in my 20s? No. Would I want to stay in my 30s? No. Would I want to stay in my 40s? No. Maybe I can go back to 40 and redo things, but I don't want to live here forever. I want to be on Earth forever. This place is continuously getting worse and worse and worse. Who would want to be on this planet forever? Like, we're not going to do nothing but continue to get old. And when it's our time, it's our time. And I'm okay with it being my time at some point in time. One day, I'm okay. As long as I don't suffer, I don't suffer, Lord. I want to suffer. I don't want to suffer. But I don't want to live. I don't want to be here forever either. I love my kids, and we all going to expire at some point in time. So many people have passed away, but this is life for us. We're not going to be here forever. Grandmas today aren't the same. Lord help the future children. Well, I understand grandmas aren't the same because grandmothers are getting younger and younger. I mean, you got some grandmothers that are like 30. You know what I'm saying? So times are changed. The grandmothers are not, I remember my mom, my oldest sister, because I told y'all, remember my story? I told y'all I was adopted. They're not my biological parents, but they're the only parents I've ever known. So yes, they are my parents. But my story of being adopted, I watched my mother, my adopted mother, take care of all of her grandchildren when my sister went to work or when my sister wanted to go out with her friends or whatever. So my mom, well, my mom was a homemaker. My mom didn't work after a certain time. Hey, Rhonda, what's going on, girl? Happy Sunday. What's going on? How are you, Rhonda? Everybody say hi to Rhonda. But you'll be 59 in July. Yeah, Cap, it's okay, man. We all getting there. We all getting there. But for some reason I've always been mature. Like even when I was 15, people would be like, "Oh my God, you're so mature." Like, say, yeah, I kind of always had that maturity. I mean, I did some dumb stuff. Don't get me wrong, I did a lot of dumb stuff, but I've always had that maturity with me. But my mom watched all the grandkids. She would have them, but my mom was a homemaker, so she was home. My mom stopped working after a certain time, so she was always home, and she took care of the grandchildren. Now, like the grandmothers are like in their early 30s. You know what I'm saying? And the grandmothers in their early 30s, they still working. They got bills to pay. They got whatever going on. So I understand the fact that if the mothers don't want to sit here and babysit kids, I mean, I don't want to. I'm out here working and trying to build my own thing. I don't mind helping my son that has a daughter. But I'm not going to be dedicated to watching your baby all day when I got stuff that I have to do for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the grandmother of yesterday, because the grandmothers of yesterday, they had the husbands that was going out working, provided and paid the bills. We living in different times now. The men don't even be wanting to take women on dates, honey. They say, you want to go to the coffee date? You know what I'm saying? So I was watching Kendra G today, and just looking at this guy. He was talking about, now he was drinking, right? He was already drunk, so he was talking, he was doing a drunk talk. But really, at the end of the day, I listened to the whole video. It sounded funny, and Kendra was kind of playing, Kendra turns her channel into like a teaching moment, and oh, this is funny. So the guy, he was a truck driver. He was talking about providing for the woman, but he was talking about what the woman should be doing to provide for the family as well, which I kind of get it. I think he's probably a nice man. I think the women in the chat was ripping him apart, and I said, girls, he's the kind of guy that y'all need to be going for. He's probably gonna be a good partner for y'all. So they was clowning him, I'm like, he's probably a good guy, man. He probably might have a little rough around the edges. He was drinking, so what? You know what I'm saying? But I think he's a good person. I think he a good man. That's the kind of man that the women be wanting to have. They say they want to have this good guy. And I think he's a good guy, because he might be a little rough around the edges. He was drinking and stuff, and people was like laughing. They thought that was funny and stuff. I be watching Kendra G's show, and there was another guy there the other day, and he was saying, he was a nice looking man. He said that his father was a pimp. So he had that whole pimp mentality, saying that the woman has to work and da, da, da. Most women today are working. You know what I'm saying? Most women of today are working. So, but he was like, oh, she has to put, he was talking to pimp talk. He was doing the pimp talk. He was getting dragged in the comments. He was a nice looking guy, so it's not going to be a problem with him finding a woman. But he didn't really have much respect for women, because his father was a pimp. He grew up seeing his father probably beat women up and tell women, oh, you need to bring the money home to me and all this old stuff. So, but he was a nice looking guy, but you just know that, girl, that's not going to work. He don't have no respect for women. Anybody that's the son of a pimp, most of them end up being pimps themselves, because that's what they saw their dad do. Like, I take off what I saw my mother do. I saw my mother cooking nice meals for the family, and that's what I took after. So you're right. Grandmothers are still working in time zone. Yeah, grandmothers are working, man. All the stuff I got going on. My older son has a kid, and I can't stay home all day to watch your baby, so you don't have to pay childcare. But nowadays, some of the kids don't think that they should pay the grandmother to watch the baby. They're like, well, you family, so, but nobody be wanting to sit around all day and watch a kid. I have no problem with watching children. I love my grandchildren. I do have a granddaughter. I haven't seen her in a while because my son is doing his own thing, but everybody out here trying to survive. Naturally, we are trying to survive. I'm starting my soap business again. I have my full-time job. I'm looking for another part-time job. Like, I'm trying to come and get money from every angle. I do my social media stuff. Thank God I was able to get monetized from that, because I'm not going to just lay down and just cry about my life. Sis, I'm going to do something about it. We going to do something about it. We changing the game in my life. I'm not going to sit around and cry and whine. Oh, the world did me wrong, and I'm gonna go after that money, and that's what I've been doing. And some of the mothers are they have to. We have to work. You know what I'm saying? The trick to longevity is to keep moving. My mom passed after 3 years of her retirement. Yeah, that sucks, man. And that's another thing I was in a group talking about. I like to talk about a lot of different subjects, so I go to different platforms and hear conversations of people talking about people dying after retirement. There was another lady on my Facebook page, and her husband passed away, and I knew her personally. She used to buy soap from me, and I felt so bad. She was like, my husband just retired, and he just died like 3 months later. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's like they work you like a slave. That's why I don't give my job too much respect. I take what I want to take from the job, and I have no shame. There's no shame, because they have no shame, care, or worry for us. They don't give a damn about us. If something happened to me today or tomorrow, I was in a hospital or something happened to me, guess what? They're going to move on to hire someone else to fill my space. I have no respect for the job. No respect. Just give me my check. Let me come and do my 8, and I'm escaping. I'm quiet quitting. I'm not doing too much. I told the girl, stop doing all this stuff for a company that don't give a damn if you lived or died. If you get sick and your job finds out, because they're going to know from your insurance, oh, she's been at the doctor every week, they're going to figure out ways to try to get rid of you. This is what these businesses are doing. So I have no respect for none of them. None. Mm-mm. My job, I work for a multi-billion-dollar company. Multi, not billion. These people are filthy rich. Do you think they're concerned about me living in transitional living, or do you think they're concerned about me being homeless? And I'm not saying that they have to, because it's my problem. But these businesses don't even want to give you a raise. They come up when it's your yearly, they come up with ways saying, oh, well, you know, your performance. And then they turn around and try to give you a 10-cent raise, a 25-cent raise. When everything is so expensive, you have to work. You have to be doing some kind of side hustles. You have to be out here hustling. You got to be doing something constantly to bring in revenue. Thank God I had my soap business for 6, 7 years, and I have a clientele of people that purchase from me. But me being homeless and losing my apartment, I lost so much. So I wasn't able to be on the road and run my soap business. I'm glad I came here. That way I was able to make my soaps again to get my clientele back up. But one thing I am is a hustler. A hustler. Good morning, Lori. What's going on? Yeah, it's cold where you're at. Where are you, Shelby? You in PA? Keep moving. You're right. That's why I'm always working out, always exercising. Because I'm getting there. I'm 40. I'll be 46 next month. And I'll be like, dang, I remember when I was in my 20s and all the stupid mistakes and stuff I made. I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but it's all a learning curve for me. I'm like, okay, I won't do that again. I'll never do this again. Like, I will never make the mistakes that I made in my life, because they cause so much pain and hurt. You know what I mean? What's going on, Lori? Well, I got 27 people watching me. I hope everybody gave me a thumbs up right now. That would be amazing if you guys thumbs up the video. Yeah, y'all. I've been through the ringer. I really have. But it's all my fault. Everything that I've been through in these 2 years have been all my fault. I take full accountability for my actions, full accountability where what I've been. But it's nice that you can see other people taking accountability for their actions as well, instead of pointing the finger. Everybody's pointing fingers. Oh, you did this, you did that. It takes two people to tango. You might be more wrong than I was, but I reacted back. I reacted back, and that's how I got in situation. I react to BS. And I'm learning now, you can't always react to BS. Sometimes, sis, you gotta walk away from these psychopaths out here. So we get ourselves involved in stuff, and it could be a big legal battle, a big legal thing. You in court talking to the judge. You know what I'm saying? I've been through all that. I made a lot of dumb choices off of reaction. Ooh, react. Can't always react. Sometimes you gotta quietly walk away from people. Sometimes you gotta quietly remove yourself. You'll have a lot less stress when you do that. Trust me, I've been retired for 6 years, stayed at a job for 37. Wow. Good for you. Are you doing anything in retirement? You've been retired for 6 years. What have you been doing in your 6 years? Let me know. Interesting. One day I'm praying and hope that I can make retirement and I could travel. Like, I want to do like van life. I want to like travel from state to state. I see a lot of people doing like the nomadic life, the nomad life, where you could just get in a car and you could go to different states and travel. This woman, what's her name? Her name, nomadic introvert. She's a black woman, and she has a car and she has a van, and she travels inside her camper van, and I love watching her. She's so free, and that's the life I want. I want to be free, you know what I'm saying? And she worked, I think she was in the military for a time, and she was able to get early retirement. She opened up her YouTube channel, and her YouTube channel is successful because people love watching her, and she's such a good person. But I love her lifestyle. That's the lifestyle I pray to live one day. I wish I could live it now, but I can't because I got other responsibilities. But I want to live the free life. I want to go and see beautiful places. I want to go and see the world. I'm already a hiker, so I'm always in the woods anyway, as much as I can. But it's so much peace in nature, and that's where I want to go back to. I want to go back to nature. I want to continue to travel the world. I just want to get out there, and I'm pray. That's why I stay in shape and I keep myself. I stay active. I hike. I do my yoga, because when I turn in my 50s and 60s, I still want to be a spitfire, honey. I still want to be a spitfire. I still want to be lifting weights. You ever see them women that be in the gym? They be in their 70s with a full head of gray hair and they in the gym. That's going to be me. God willing that I still got my health. So I'm grateful. All of my dad's 5 siblings are alive, but my mom's side all are deceased. Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I get to spend time with my grands, visiting them, my children travel. Nice. Sounds like a peaceful life. That's what I want for my retirement. Just to be peace. Like, I'm peaceful now, even though I'm here, and everything that I went through with my kids when we were together under one roof. I'm peaceful that I'm not around my children right now because my son had brought me so much pain, so much everything, and my spirit is rested a little bit from that. That's why I said when I get a place, I'm gonna let him come home, but you're gonna have to come in here with a job. You're gonna have to do your part. I'm not thinking. I don't agree for parents putting their 18-year-olds out. If the 18-year-olds are doing stuff that's disrespectful, yeah, they gotta go. But I want to support and love and be there for my children as much as I can while they're here. And some parents put their kid out. You gotta go, even if the kid wasn't doing anything. At 18, these kids don't know nothing about life to be just put out in the streets. And sometimes some of the kids are bad, and the parents are done. So I understand that, but I'm gonna give my. But you're gonna have to do some respect. You're gonna be respectful, because if you don't want to be respectful, it's a whole world out there that's waiting for you, and they're not gonna be nice. Okay, they're not gonna be. People ain't gonna be nice to you. Oh, you need a meal? Or you cold? You want to come in here? The world ain't gonna treat you like that. The world is not gonna be kind. So you need to shut your mouth, be with your parents as long as you can be with them, and help your parents with the household. But some of these kids, oh, I just know this, and my son's like, oh, I'm 18 now. Yeah, you 18 and don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Because half the stuff in school, they're not teaching you how to write a check. They're not teaching you how to go pay a. They're not teaching y'all none of that. They're teaching y'all to be on your phone, look at Facebook, look at Instagram, and then boom, I'm 18. I'm graduating. I'm walking down the aisle. What am I going to do with my life? I tell my son, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Once they were adopted, they became very selfish and wouldn't let me in the communication with them anymore. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry about that. Peace is so important. Yes, peace is amazing. I have a certain amount of peace, right? I do have, even though I'm living in this place, no one's here. So it's peaceful. And some of the negative Nancy's are not here anymore. So I feel good. I'm at peace to a certain extent. Trust me, I'll be fine. That's when I'm lost. My daughter stole a whoopee card from me, and I found it very hard to forgive her. Man, it's hard when you have kids that betray you in certain ways. And like my son, he texted me at 4 in the morning. I said, first of all, that's disrespectful. You only get with me at that hour if something didn't happen and you need me to. I would come to the ends of the earth for my kids. But if my kids are disrespecting me, I can walk out of your life and act like I never known you. One thing I don't mind doing is walking away from a person that hurt or damaged me. I don't mind doing that. Because I'm not going to stay in brokenness. Even if it's my children, I'm not staying in a broken situation. Now, if you want to come back and apologize and say, hey, mom, let's try this again. I love my children. But I'm not going to the grave like some of these mothers be out here riding for these kids, and these kids are doing all types of stuff. I will let your behind go and act like I'd never known you. I have no problem with walking away from a man, a broken relationship, or this or that. I don't got no problem. I walked away from a lot of good looking men. Because you good looking don't hold no weight in my heart, baby. You did what? See you. I don't mind removing myself from the equation. And anybody, even my kids, I will let you go. I will banish you to the streets and not think twice. Because if you disrespectful, you disrespecting me, there's the door. Go try that on somebody else. Go try that on another person that's going to allow you to treat them that way. Nobody deserves to be treated messed up. And it's not hard for me to think, hey, you don't care about me. You don't love me because look at the way you've treated me. If someone loves and cares for you, they're going to do things that's caring and kind. They're not going to be cussing you out, trying to beat you up, trying to fight you, trying to bash your car, trying to destroy your house. That's not love, man. And I'm not stupid. You can't be that dumb that you let somebody, I don't care if it's your daughter, son, you can forgive your children for stuff that they've done. But if they coming back into your life and they haven't changed, like my son needs to apologize to me. But I'm not going to tell him to apologize, because to me, if I say, hey, before you come back home, you need to apologize. Oh, mom, I'm sorry. That's not genuine. My son still thinks that he is right and everybody else is the problem. Everybody else around him is wrong. My son is wrong for the stuff that he's done. But once life gets you by the coattail and you're tired, life is hard, man. And I try to teach my kids and explain to them the hardships that's out here that you're gonna go through. We're not living in these times where family is family no more. We don't live in those times no more. And I'm not talking about, some people do got good families, but most of us don't. And just because someone is your cousin, your sister, your man, your whoever, I will walk out of your life once you do me wrong. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm not dealing with that crap. I don't deserve it. We know that we deserve certain things, but we're still constantly being around these people who say that they're family. Screw you. And the worst thing is I did was pray for God to send me a particular type of man in my life back then. The worst thing I did. Well, I figure when it comes to men, I pray for God to send me my person too. But the reality of things are sometimes that person don't exist. Sometimes that person has passed me by already. Maybe that person that I was supposed to marry and be with have passed me by. But I also have faith to say, but I'm not sitting waiting. But sometimes we find these people in our later years in life. Sometimes we never find. Everybody don't find love. Everybody don't get married. Everybody don't get into a relationship. That's not something that because half these people that are out here in these marriages and relationships are not even, they don't even want to be together. So sometimes this fantasy world of you getting married and having this picket fence, that's a joke. Some of these people out here that are married don't even want to be married. They hate their wife. They hate their husband. I see it every day at work. The men come to work and talk about their wives, all types of stuff. I'm like, damn, I'm okay with being single. And I love men, but it is what it is. It's too many STDs out here. You kiss somebody on the lips and they got herpes on there. You just can't. You got to be safe, man. You got to be safe. I didn't have so many guys like, oh, you can come and live with me. You can come and stay with me. Yeah, I already know you want me to be your living prostitute, right? And then you're going to kick me out when you're done with me. I said, no, I'm going to do it the right way and get my own stuff. Get my own stuff together and build up. And that's what I've been doing. Turns out she was the worst in some ways. And that was the latest boyfriend I had. And it's difficult for me to be with a man. I hated dating and now I'm happy alone. Yeah, I'm okay alone too. But I'm still open to dating. Like, I'll dabble in the dating pool here and there. Like, I go on sites and meet guys and go on dates and stuff like that. But I always get to know a man a little bit. Sometimes they're not consistent with calling you. They're not consistent with keeping up. And I'm not saying that this is every guy. So, um, people, because the man that I was talking to, he ended up having other girls that he's talking to as well. And some of those girls he's probably sleeping with. And I don't want nothing to do with that. I'd rather be alone right now. I'm not saying that I don't need a man. I don't want a man. Yes, I would love to be in a loving partnership or marriage with someone, but sometimes it's just not going to work out for everyone, and I'm even okay and content with that. Yep, they be sharing a bed with someone else. They don't even like you alone. Yeah, y'all, they be trying to clown me for being alone. The church home clown me for, oh, you don't have a husband, so we don't even look at you as a full human being. So I've been through all that. But I'm okay because some of y'all that got husbands, like my sister, I told you your husband was cheating on you. What, God told you to stay with him? God told you to stay with a cheating man? I don't need them problems. I don't want to be worrying about, oh, is he at work? I work in a male dominated industry. Those men be up in the women's face all day. I was like, ain't you married? Don't you got a wife? Oh, you look nice today. Some of the men at work are not even happy because sometimes women giving men compliments at work, they be so overly happy. Oh, my wife don't even talk to me this way. Like, I see it all. I don't trust people. And then when you start talking to someone, you get their number, you exchange numbers. Sometimes they don't even call you. They're not consistent. One guy, well, I went to high school with him. He didn't have his stuff together. He just didn't have anything. He was building his life back up, but he was being, so he didn't want to ever talk to me on the phone. Everything was like a text. Oh, how's your day? Yeah, I'm having a good day. Just the stupid, corny stuff. Like, you saying that you want to find a woman, and then when you get a woman that's giving you attention and stuff, you feel like she's calling you too much, or like, what is going on with people today? They don't even want to be in relationships or partnerships. Now someone calling you on the phone is odd because now all these men want to do is text you because they texting 20 other women. I don't trust none of these guys. I don't trust nobody, period. But I'm content being on my own. I'm okay. I am okay, but I don't ever say I don't need somebody. I don't be on that type of stuff either. So I don't be like, oh, I don't need this, I don't need that. We all need somebody, right? We all need somebody. Okay, y'all. I think my oils are good. I think we ready to build, honey. I'm not gonna be able to cut this soap until tomorrow anyway. 'Cause when I'm up in Chicago, trust me, I'll be fine. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I had to go in the room. I'm about to start making the soap, right? I had to find all the things I need to start mixing because when I get done with the soap, I'm going to bed. I'm going to go take me a nap. Males have regressed. What's regressed mean? Explain that definition. Yeah, men come at me all the time, but girl, don't be worried about these stupid men. Because the other guy, well, he was my friend from high school, and I really didn't romantically like him. I wasn't attracted to him, so um, I really wasn't looking at him in that kind of way. But he was always texting me. Like, we would talk and say, hey, how's your day? Just stupid, dumb conversation that, like, I don't know. He just didn't have his stuff together, so it wouldn't have worked. Basically, they're getting worse. Yeah, I don't pay the men any mind. But I'm open to dating, but now they don't even want to take you on a date. They're like, oh, let's go to get coffee or let's go walk in the park. They don't even want to take you to Applebee's for like a $20, $30 appetizer, girl. I don't pay these men no damn mind. Pay them no mind. So I don't waste my time, girl. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my spirit or my energy, baby. I went in my room and forgot to get one ingredient. I am making turmeric soaps today. I felt my spirit screaming to not be with this man. I didn't try to be with anyone, any man, anyone, so that trial is over for me. Yeah, and it's okay. As long as you're happy, you're fine. Yeah, as long as you're happy and you are safe, that's all that matters. It's too dangerous out here to be messing around. Most of the men, when they see you, it's always a sexual thing. They try to talk about, oh, you got a nice body. Once they start talking, I'm out. See you. I'm out. Bye. Oh, you got a nice body. Oh, you must work out. Like, the conversations just be about nothing, child. About nothing. And then if you call them, you doing too much. Like, oh, you too much conversation. Oh, like, I don't be bothered. I don't be bothered. We got this. Okay. And these two go together. This needs some oil. They need oil for that. I just don't be bothered, y'all. I don't even be wasting my damn time. And even going on dating sites, that's even a joke. They talking about I'm looking for my soulmate. I'm looking for my soulmate. And I'm not saying this is every man, so cat. I'm not saying that this is every guy. So I know there are some good men out there, so I don't really be bashing guys and stuff like that, but child, I really don't be wasting my time. I really don't be wasting my time. I don't bash men, so, but I just, talk about the experience and stuff. I don't bash every guy, but I really don't be wasting my time. I really don't be wasting my time. I really don't be wasting my time. There's some good guys that exist, but you just gotta find them, I guess. I think most of the good guys are married already, you know what I mean? They got wives and they're in relationships, so I really don't be wasting my time. Alright, what am I doing? I don't have a bucket too. I'm gonna have to put this in my big bucket. I really don't be wasting my time. So guys, I'm probably about to go. I'm about to start mixing up my soaps. I don't want to have y'all. I'm going to have to mix the soap in this bucket. I don't have anything to mix them in. I don't think every man is a bad person. And I know sometimes life can feel like, oh, I'll never get this, I'll never get that. I don't ever think that way. Whatever's going to come for me will find me. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. You know? Whatever comes, whatever's for you is going to find you, and it's going to be for you. So I don't shame every little thing. I talk about stuff, but I just don't be. I'm cool. You know what I mean? I'm okay. I'm not saying I don't need nobody. I'm not saying I don't need anybody or anything, but life is life, and life is life. So I'm gonna put my I'm gonna mix these oils in together, but I have to mix the turmeric first. I'm trying to make sure I keep everything kind of separated. So we're gonna start on this one first, but that song is in my head, honey. I love that song. I can't stop. Can't stop the feeling. Alright. 'Cause when I'm off in Chicago, trust me, I'll be fine. So, this is my soap container. Well, not container, but this is what I'm going to pour the soap in here. We're just going to pour it in here. This is one of my turmeric soaps, and I'm going to mix the turmeric now inside the container. It's just me. I'll be fine. 'Cause when I'm walking, should come. Hopefully this works. It's just me. I'll be fine. Yeah, this is my one. Alright, that's cool. Just me, I'll be fine. Right, put that there. Alright. This is my turmeric, and you can see the bag is empty. So this is turmeric I had when I first started. Because people like turmeric stuff, you know what I mean? They like the turmeric for your face. So I don't really put turmeric on my face, but I know it has some good properties. So I'm just going to put a tablespoon of that in there. And we're going to mix that. I also need my, the turmeric soap was one of my most popular soaps that I sold. So people love that. And this is kaolin clay. I put kaolin clay inside all of my soaps. Put that in there with the turmeric and the oils. The customers love turmeric soap. Some women like turmeric soap on their face. I preferably don't use it on my face, but it is one of my popular bars that I sold. People, you got any more of that turmeric? I said, yeah, it's coming. It's on the way, honey. It's on the way. You gotta mix it. And this is only olive oil, and it has castor oil in it. Making sure everything is mixed together. And I've been having my soap business for about 7 years now. I had to stop due to me losing my apartment, but we getting back on that ball game, baby. That website will be up in about 2 weeks. So I do believe that all the turmeric and all of my kaolin clay is mixed in here pretty good. That turmeric makes such a beautiful color. Turmeric has really great properties for your skin. It's great for people that have hyperpigmentation, or people that suffering from people that have pimples and everything like that. So it has great properties for your skin. It's one of the most popular bars. I really don't use it on my skin. I use my oatmeal bar on my skin, like my face and everything. So this right here is all of my, this is all my shea butter and my heart oils. And this is it. This is the shea butter, heart oils, cocoa butters. Everything is melted down here. And in here I have my olive oil, my castor oil, and the turmeric, and the kaolin clay is in here. And it has great properties for your skin. And like I said, I've been in business selling my soaps for about 6 years now. The only thing that stopped me from selling soaps was when I lost my apartment. And so we getting back to the guzzly, honey. So it's a good time for me to start mixing everything together, because I think everything is pretty much stable enough for me to start mixing. I'd rather do it in this thing. So I think I'm going to put these oils, I'm going to put these right in here. And I'm making 3 batches today. I'm going to do 3 batches. I'm going to go two soaps, and then I'm going to make 2 oatmeals. Because I told y'all every weekend I got to fill up the stock. Because I have I have the website available when I get all my soaps cured. And curing soaps, that takes like, a soap cure can take, it takes 30 days for soaps to cure for me to be able to sell them and put them on my website and everything. So I'm not going to mix it in this big bowl right here, in this big thing. I'm going to mix it in a smaller one. So I'm going to pour, this is all shea butter, shea butter, coconut oil, castor oil. These are all my hard butters, which is shea butter, sow butter, cocoa butter. These are all the hard oils, like harder oils. So pouring that out. And I have a lot of customers that came from my other channel, and they're like, everybody's asking me, are you going to get the soaps together? Yes, I am. I'm getting them now. And I have the eczema bar. The eczema bar was my biggest seller. It was my eczema bar, and people really liked the oatmeal milk and honey. They love that. So I'm going to make the oatmeal milk and honey again. Every weekend when I'm off, I'm going to be making at least like 4 batches of soap. And we getting back to it, honey. We getting back to it. So this is the turmeric. I'm going to pour this inside my shea butter and everything. Dumping that in there. See that beautiful color? I know y'all probably can't see the best, but it kind of is what it is. I'm not really trying to teach anybody how to make soap. I'm just showing y'all what I do for my soap. You understand what I'm saying? Pour all that beautiful oils and butters in there. You should definitely be using a natural soap bar on your skin. Forget Dove, forget Dial, forget all that. Y'all gotta support small businesses that's doing something great. If y'all know anybody in your town that you live in, your state, support small businesses, man. Support people that you know that's doing a good job. And we also know there's a lot of small businesses that are probably not doing the right thing, but support people that's smaller and support the people that's actually, out here trying. You know what I mean? So that's the turmeric and everything. Everything's mixed in there pretty good. And it looks nice and mixed. I don't see clumps of anything in there. So this is my lye. The lye is still kind of warm, but I'm going to pour my lye into the soap now. And this is what's going to get the oils and butters mixed in really nicely. This is what makes soap. That turmeric and stuff is starting to get thick. I can feel it thickening up. So now I'm going to, ooh, it's thickening up fast too. I gotta hurry because we don't want soap inside a bucket. We don't want the soap to, ooh, Jesus. Alright, so now we gotta blend this bad boy. Mixing, mixing, mixing. It came together pretty fast. I think the turmeric kind of just starts the soap to get thicker faster. Turmeric gets the soap really thick, like really, really fast, so. And people love turmeric, so I don't use it for my face. I use my oatmeal bar for my face, but you can also use this bar for your whole body. You can use it for your whole body if you like. And I told y'all I love making soap. I've been doing this for 7 years now. I've been making my own soap. This is all I wash with. So it's done. So now I'm going to get the soap out and we're going to pour it into our soap molds. And it's freaking done. I'm going to pour this into my soap loaf. It's going to look like a loaf of bread. And I'm going to continue to do this. I'm making 4 loaves today. I normally put like tea tree oil inside of this, but I don't have any. So this is going to be straight up There's not going to be any essential oils or anything inside this. Y'all know tea tree oil has great properties for your skin. Tea tree oil don't smell the best, but it is great for your skin. Tea tree oil is a good healing essential oil for so many different reasons and whatever you got going on with your skin or your body or whatever. But tea tree is amazing. I normally do put tea tree oil inside of this bar, but I don't have it today. I have it in my storage. So, but next time I make more batches of this, I will be putting the tea tree oil inside. Tea tree oil it doesn't smell the best, but tea tree oil is amazing for your skin. Tea tree essential oils. So, and this looks so good. I'm gonna show it to y'all, right? I'm gonna show y'all what the consistency of this looks like. It looks so nice, right? Look at that, guys. It's so creamy and amazing. Look, this is soap. This is what soap should look like. It's thick. And I'm going to pour this into my soap mold. That is turmeric. This is going to be a soap bar for your face. So I'm going to pour this into the mold. It's perfect. It's creamy. It's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty. Beautiful. So this is the soap mold that it's going to go into. It's clean. And we're just going to dump this into our mold. We're just going to dump this into the mold. Can y'all see? Okay. Dump, dump, dump. Look at that. And in 30 days, after it cures, I will be able to put this on my website. Sell it. I can sell it in stores. I can sell this turmeric soap in other natural stores. I can sell it to them wholesale, and they can also sell my bars inside their stores as well. I'm going to be doing that. Sell wholesale to other holistic locations. People that want the soap, they can sell my soap in their store. So I'm looking into doing that. And I go to, you know, those events where you can sell your soaps. I've been doing all of that, girl. And we getting back into all of it. We not stopping. We not letting nobody let us stop. We going to keep going. We picking up where we left off. Okay? Just keep beating it down. Beating it down. See that beautiful color? But when it cures, it's going to be a different color, but it's still going to be beautiful. You know what I mean? And this is my joy. This is what I love doing. I've been doing soaps for about 7 years now. So I love doing this. I always make sure when I'm making my soaps that I'm in the best of spirits, that I feel great, and I'm in a good mood. I don't ever want to make soap being angry, because that don't work with me. I want to be in a great mood when I'm making something for somebody's skin. And not only, I use my own soap for my own skin. So that is the turmeric soap. And this will be ready for me to cut tomorrow. When you make cold, this is cold processed soap, even though it's not cold soap. We're going to let that cure. And I'm going to decorate the top. We're going to let that cure. Keep hitting it down so it can get a little flatter. I'm going to fix the top and make it beautiful. And we're going to work on our next one. Alright, I'm going to leave that there for a minute. I'm back. I had some extra mold in my room. I have an extra mold in my room because I'm going to always have like extra soap that I have in a bucket that I'm not going to throw it away. We're going to utilize that, right? So I get one of my molds. This is a soap mold that I used to use when I first started, but I can use these to store the extra soap so I don't throw it away. I'm not throwing away any products. Everything can be used, right? So any extra soap that's in this bucket here, I'm going to just go like this And we're going to put this in here. I could use this as samples. Use these for samples, right? Put it in there for samples. It's going to cure. I can use it for people to sample. Like when people buy soap from me, I will always have samples of soaps. Like if someone bought they just need eczema soap, right? But then they're like, people are always curious and they always want to know, like, what else do you have on your site? Oh, I want to try this. I send samples to my customers so that they can try other soaps that I may have. They might just go on the website and say, hey, skin issues, but I got, some pimples going on. What do you have for this? And they see other soaps. Some people, I don't really do a lot of soaps with fragrance. I'm not really a fragrance person. But some people like that type of stuff. Some women and some men like soaps that smell nice. But I don't really dabble in fragrance too much. So we getting everything. Because you know what? The shea butters and all that, I'm not wasting a darn thing, honey. So we use this. And I can make samples out of that. I'm going to make another loaf of the turmeric in a few minutes. And we just going to keep on going. I told you I was starting my business and I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing. I made a decent amount of money off my soap business before, but the only thing that stopped me from making soap was I had lost my apartment. So I had to start over. And I'm starting everything from scratch. Starting from scratch. I still got my same recipe. It's the same. Nothing changed except for that first batch that I made. But soap is soap, man. This is the process of making soap. This is what our mothers of yesteryear used to do when they made soap in their homes and for families instead of buying all this crappy Dove and all this little stuff. No, you want to use something on your skin that you know what's in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be putting soap on your skin that's made in a big factory like Dove and Dial by people from other countries and you want to use something natural for your skin. I'm just saying, you just want to use natural products for your skin, honey. You just have to. So I'm going to be doing another one. But I'm going to show y'all the process of what I do. This is it. I've been doing this for 7 years now. And I'm never going to stop. I believe I'm going to be making soap for the rest of my days on this earth. I love making soap, and I also use it for myself. Like, I don't sell people things and then I say, oh, I'm going to go to Target and go get me some soap. Like, no. I am here. Flatten that down, and that's what it's going to look like. This is going to be a sample, and that's how we do the damn thing. So now with this, I'm going to make the topping. I'm going to fix the top of that, make it pretty. The top of the soap is to be beautiful, right? So y'all just wait a minute for a second. It is still raining out here. Can y'all freaking believe it? The rain is still raining. Well, it is April, so hey, Rhonda. Yeah, I can't wait until I get my website together. Will you sell your soaps on Etsy? Well, I sell it on Big Cartel. I'm going back to the old way. The Big Cartel is when I started, so I'm going back to that. So the top of the soap, I just make the top look really cute, Just kind of fix the top of the soap, make the soaps look pretty up top, make it look beautiful. I don't really use Etsy. I use Big Cartel, and Big Cartel pretty much works pretty good for me. Big Cartel was like the cheapest, so I'm going back to Big Cartel. I'm faithful to Big Cartel, so everything like that. Going back to the Big Cartel, baby. And when I first started making soap, I didn't want to sell soap to anybody. I just made it for me and my family. And people started asking me. They would come over the house and they would say, what's that in your bathroom? Like, people can really, they see natural soap and they just be like, oh, wow, this is neat. People really be into this stuff. And I have my customer base and they're waiting for me to start again. So that's the top of it. And this is, again, if you guys are coming in, this is my turmeric soap. This is a soap that people can use on their face. And it will be available on the website. I would give it probably another few weeks. The website is not ready yet, but the soap is not ready yet. So the soap is not ready, but it's getting ready, honey. So I just fix the top of the soap like that. Clean it off. And I just kind of decorate it a little bit. Make it really pretty up top. And I'm going to show y'all tomorrow. And that's what it looks like. This is a turmeric soap. So I give it 24 hours to cure. And then I'm able to cut it with my soap cutter. And anything that's left over is in here. So this could be a sample. Just keep patting it down. Making it flat as possible. And these are samples for customers that want to sample stuff out. Some people don't want to buy. They just want to sample. Well, some people, most of the time, to get a sample, you have to buy. You buy something, and then I can send you a sample. So that's going to all be on the website. And I'm going to decorate the top of the soap with like a little, these are strawberry seeds. Strawberry seeds. And I'm just going to put a few on top to make it look beautiful. I'm going to have to take these gloves off because these gloves are really sticky my hands. It's really sticky my hands. But that's how you make soap. And this is a turmeric soap, y'all. And I'm just going to, y'all probably can't see the strawberry seeds, but I stick them on there just to make them look beautiful. And that's just to top it off. So pretty. So beautiful. And I love doing this, y'all. I love it. You got to find something in life that you enjoy doing. And me having my little soap business, I love my business. I love it. And I'm so glad that I was able to move here and start this again. Of course, make money. But I found something in life that I really enjoy doing. And the art of this is just, I love it. It's so amazing. It is great benefits for your skin to use things that you know what's inside of it. Like, you know what I mean? You know what's in it. And some people say, oh, it's too expensive for natural stuff. I said, well, you're going to get the customers that want what you have. If they don't want what you have, they're not going to be interested in handmade soap. So I don't worry about that because I'm very confident. I have customers already from my last. So they're just going to come back and find me. So I'm very confident in what I bring to the table for my soap business, and I hope that you guys will support at some point in time. Thank you. This is a turmeric soap. It's for your face. So now I'm going to make another one. This will make about 10 bars. When I cut it, I'm going to show y'all to cut tomorrow. But it's going to make 10 bars of soap. So now I'm going to work on the second one. So we're going to work on our second bar. So I hope you guys like it. Isn't it pretty? Look how beautiful. That's the turmeric soap for your face. Cold processed turmeric soap. So now I'm done with the camera. Ooh, it's hot in here. I might have to go turn that heat off. So I'm going to rinse my hands off. And then I'm going to work on my second one. Put my gloves back on and we're going to work on the second one. Let me turn this heat off because, girl, I'm hot. Child, I am hot, honey. I had that heat up high. So, I know I had gloves, but these are dirty. I'm going to get some new gloves. I thought I had a box of gloves in here, but obviously I didn't. So, let me clean up my little space. Then we're going to work on the second loaf. And that's it, guys. That's how I make my natural handmade soaps. And we're going to make another batch. I think I have these two. So these are all my oils. Again, we're doing the second one. And we're going to pour it into this mold right here. All this stuff is clean. I washed and cleaned everything out. All of this stuff is clean. And these are things that I had for my soap business from 2 years ago. I've been doing this I've been doing soaps for like 6-7 years. So But, and we're going to do the second round. We got to put the turmeric inside of the, I'm going to do the turmeric. Let me wipe this down a little bit. This is all I do, and I love it. I love making soap. And I use it for my own skin. I necessarily don't really use the turmeric on my own face, but I use my oatmeal bar on my face. So, yeah, the website will be up. I would give it like a month or so. Probably like another couple of weeks. And the website will be ready. I'm going to have to clean this off because this has soap in it and I don't want to mix it in with the turmeric. So let me wash this off. So making soap can be very messy. Very messy. But it has amazing properties for your skin. You want to know what you're putting on your skin? You want to know. You don't want to be putting soap out of the store on your skin, because if you look at the back of that box and all those ingredients that's on that soap, you're going to be like, I don't know what this stuff is. So support a small handmade soap business that's doing their thing. Support. If you know somebody in your town that's making something and they're doing a great job, support small businesses, man. I'm just saying. So I'm going to do this turmeric again. I'm just going to put a teaspoon of turmeric inside of the oil, and we're going to blend it together. Now, if you guys check out turmeric soap, check out the benefits of turmeric on your skin. The benefits of acne, hyperpigmentation. You can also use the turmeric soap for your whole body. The kaolin clay, calming, soothing to your skin. This is kaolin clay. You can make masks with this, all different types of things. And when I started my business, I used to just make soap for me and my family. It started with me making natural deodorants. I was selling deodorants first, and then I just transferred into making my natural soaps. And I've been doing it ever since. And I love it. When you love what you do, it's not like it's a job. Even though it can be hard work sometimes, but I love making soap. So we're going to get our stick blender together, and this is turmeric and our kaolin clay. We're just going to blend it like we did the first time. Let's go. Mix it. You want to know what you're putting on your skin, man. Look at those directions. Like when you get a Dove or a Dow, look at the back of the label and see what's on there, honey. Look at the back of the label when you're buying products out of Target and Walmart. Look at the back of those labels. Let me make sure my phone ain't dying. I got a little bit of battery left. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Thank you. So I would say my powders are blended in pretty well. I'm looking at everything. There's no clumps and all that, so that's perfect. So now I'm going to pour this into my other hard oils, and I can blend it again. Blend, 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 darling. So this is just a coconut oil old container. I can still use it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you make your natural products, you're going to find these containers. You can still use them. Utilize them. Utilize them. Anything that's going to help. And I use my own soap on my own skin. I use my oatmeal bar, which is good for people that have eczema. I have a lot of customers. You can even use the eczema soap that I make. You can use it on a newborn baby. That's how sensitive and gentle it is. It is a natural. It's natural. Olive oil. I tell you everything that's in this stuff. I don't just make it and say, hey, I want to sell it. There's no colorants. I do make some soaps that have fragrance in it. But if I do, it's going to all have the ingredients there for you to see. You want to know what you're putting on your skin. You know, you want to know what you're putting on your skin. Like when you go to a restaurant and you're eating food, you want to know what you're eating, right? You're not just going to throw anything in your mouth. We got to be mindful of the environment that we live in and everything that's out there. It's just, the world is a crazy place. I rather try to be more holistic with my life than anything, because they have the big C word out here. Just mixing the hard oils and mixing again, blending, blend. The website will be up in about, I will give it another week or two. I'm going to have the website available for people that are out of state and people that live local to me. If anybody's in my area, I'm going to have an option open if you want to pick it up from a certain location. I've done that in the past. So you don't always have to shop online. If you were in my area, you would be able to meet me somewhere at a civil location and we could exchange. You know, there's going to be options that you can pay online. And of course, the people that are out of state is also going to be shipping and everything. So, you know, you got to pay the shipping. But it's going to be a lot of options available, like a lot of payments, different ways to pay. So, because that's what people are in business for, right? So I'm going to dump everything into here. Look at that pretty color. Can y'all see that? The turmeric is such an amazing color. Dump that in. This is all the shea butters, the olive oils, the coconut butters, and all that stuff mixed into one along with the turmeric and everything like that. You want to get everything out of the jars because all this costs money, honey. We don't want we want zero waste, right? Zero waste. We're not wasting a darn thing, okay? Because all these things cost money. And that's why I'm in business, to make money, but I'm also in business to help someone if someone needs it. If you have a baby, if you know your granddaughter, your daughter had a baby. My eczema soaps are good for people that suffer from skin issues, psoriasis, anything. You want to use a natural bar of soap on your skin if you have something like eczema or you have issues with pimples or anything. You want to be using something that you know what's in it. You don't want to use nothing with colorants in it or anything like that. That's not safe for your skin. So just support the business. If it's a business locally, support them. Because small businesses, they need the support. Small businesses need the support. And it takes time and a lot of effort and stuff. But like I told y'all before, I love doing this. So it's like I'm not working because I enjoy it. So I love it. When you find something you love, it's like you ain't never worked a day in your life. One day I will be doing this full time at some point, but right now I'm not. I just kind of do it on my off days. And we're just going from there. Blend it again real fast. See me. I want y'all to see what I'm doing, right? I know I look crazy. I got 18 people watching me. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. So that good turmeric right there. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that. So now we're going to dump our lye in. You cannot make soap without lye. So don't let nobody lie to you and tell you that you can, because you can't. You need lye in order to make soap. So we're going to start mixing. Because with the turmeric, it starts the soap to get thick, like really fast. Really fast. See how that's starting to thick up? Sticking it up really fast. You want to get those oils emulsified. Everything has to get in there and start mixing. And it's starting to emulsify now. You want everything mixed in. You can't make soap if it's not mixed properly. So just take your time. You see it's a beautiful color, but when you see them oils are still not mixed in right, sometimes you got to stop the blender and get everything to mix properly. See how beautiful that is? And that's emulsified. It's mixed. That's what lye does. Lye mixes all the oils, all the shea butters. Everything gets mixed in. This is perfect. But I'm still mixing just to make sure that everything is in there. This is turmeric soap. If you guys are just coming in, this is how you make a turmeric face bar. You can use this on your body as well. It doesn't always have to be used for your face. So this is perfectly done. All the oils are in there. There's nothing floating at the top. This is how you want it to look. It's thick. It's beautiful. It's all mixed in perfectly. Turmeric has excellent properties for your skin. Turmeric is a natural, I think turmeric is a root. But this is what it's going to look like when it's in the mold. This is the first one. I'm going to put that right there so y'all can see that. Turmeric soap at its finest. So I'm going to take this out because we don't need this stick blender anymore right now. After this, I'm going to make an oatmeal one because I still have some, I think I have that. So now we're going to get this off the stick blender. You don't want to waste. We're not wasting nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to get everything off of this as best I can because we are done with this stick blender for now. My next one, I'm going to do some oatmeal soaps. Turmeric is a very hot seller on my website. It always has been. Some women just love the turmeric bar for your skin. I necessarily don't use it. I use the oatmeal on my skin. So I use the eczema soap on my skin. That's what I use. I do use turmeric sometimes, but I naturally like to use my oatmeal soap. Like say if I ran out of my oatmeal soap, I would probably reach for the turmeric bar. So I didn't want to put a lot of turmeric in there. You don't want to put too much because some people got sensitive skin. If you got pimple issues, issues with hyperpigmentation, you can use this bar on your whole entire body. You can use this soap on your body. It's up to you. However you want to use your soap, you use it how you want to. Washing things along the way. That way at the end of everything, I don't have too much to clean up. Because this is kind of like the worst part about making soap is having to clean up afterwards. It sucks. So we're just going to mix it around a little bit, y'all. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. It's starting to set up. So we want to get this into the mold. But this is what you want. This is soap. This will wash and cleanse your skin. This is how they did it back in the day. They made soap outside, you know. So this is a turmeric bar for your face. You can use it as a whole bar if you want to, but it's dedicated normally for people that have skin issues and stuff like that. So you guys can still see that. Hi, I got 20 people watching me. I hope everybody can give me a thumbs up for the channel, please. Because once y'all give me a thumbs up, that helps other people find my channel. And when I get my website up, you guys will be able to purchase, but it's probably not going to be up for about another 30 days or so. So maybe 2 weeks. See how this is kind of set up already? So if I pour, it's not going to really pour right because it's thick. So I'm going to have to scoop it into the mold. We're going to have to scoop the soap into the mold now because it's so thick I can't really dump it. So, but this is a turmeric bar for your face. All natural butters, shea butter, olive oil, coconut, cocoa butter, sow butter, all beautiful butters, natural butters from the earth. And you put your lye in there, and you need lye to make soap. You cannot make soap without lye, so do not let nobody lie to you and tell you that you can make soap without lye, because that is a lie. You need lye to make soap. That is not true, so don't let nobody tell you. Oh, there's no lye. You need lye to make soap. Sorry about the banging, y'all. But this is a turmeric facial bar. I've had this before when I had my soap, when we were in business before. People loved it. And it will be ready for purchase. I would say, well, I can't really sell soap until it's cured for 30 days. So I would say sometime in May, probably gearing towards the end of May, the soap will be available. See, the soap set up so fast, it got thick so quick. So I had to, I couldn't pour it into the mold. I had to like scoop it into the mold. And tomorrow it will be ready for me to cut it. So I'm just putting it in there. And this is something that will cleanse your skin. It will clear up, but you have to, whatever you're doing with your skin, you have to be consistent with it. You don't want to mix products. You know what I'm saying? Don't mix products. I use the same stuff for my skin and body and face every single day. Do not stray from using the same product on your skin. You can't use something for one day, 2 days, and say, oh, it doesn't work for me. You have to stay consistent with whatever you're doing, and over time, you will see if that works for you or not. So some things work and some things don't work. Ooh, it's really thick now. Oh my God. I didn't really want to work with soap this thick. I like it to be a little bit more, you know. But this is soap. This is turmeric soap for your face. So let me pat it down one more time. I hope no neighbors are like, what's she doing over there? It got a little warm. We're not wasting anything, honey. We're not wasting nothing. We're going to use every bit of everything that we have. It's beautiful. This will cleanse your skin. You could also use this as a soap for your body if you want to, but I normally market these for facial bars. And that's it. Then we're going to fix the top and make the top pretty. Let that sit there for a little bit of time, and that's the other one. And now I'm going to put these in here because these are going to be samples for people. When they purchase, I send them samples. And that's that. This is a turmeric soap bar. And this is an old mold. I really don't use this mold here for anything. So when customers buy things, I use this mold here to get them samples. Like say if a customer had went on the website and they bought like one of my eczema bars, I give them samples. I put a sample in there so they could try. You know, even though the samples are not really that big, at least you can see, like, oh yeah, I want to get this too. And I normally, with my turmeric soap, I normally put tea tree inside of this bar because tea tree has great properties for your skin as well, but I left it in storage, so I got to get it next time. And that's all we do. This is turmeric soap, and this will be ready for my website sometime in May. You have to have soaps have to cure for at least 30 days. When the soap has to actually dry out. It has to dry out inside the mold. I would be able to cut this soap tomorrow. I can cut this soap on tomorrow. I put it in my soap cutter, and I'm going to show y'all that process too. Hopefully, if nobody's home, I'll be able to cut it tomorrow, and y'all can see that process as well. But this is how I do my turmeric soaps. It's going to be more than turmeric soaps available. I have my eczema bar. That's going to be available on the website as well. So, you guys stay tuned. This will all be ready soon. All be available for purchase at some point soon. But I do appreciate y'all for supporting me. And I have customers that are finding my channel, people that I had in the past, because I've been doing this soap for about 7 years. And I love it. I love it. I love it. When you find something in your life that you love, especially if you're able to make money from it, If you're able to make money from something that you can do, I advise you to put yourself out there in the world and let people know what it is that you are doing. Do not be ashamed of anything. If you got to sell out of your house, sell out of your house. Ain't nobody going to do nothing about it. Don't be afraid. If you know how to do something well and you're able to make some money, some dividends, do that, okay? Don't be scared. Don't be afraid, man. Because there's going to be people out in the world that wants what you have. Y'all don't for a second let nobody tell you, oh, don't nobody want that. Ain't nobody going to buy that. Oh, those are too expensive. And no, sister. You continue to keep striving, honey. You don't listen to what nobody's saying. If you want to start a business, start your business. It's people out there in the world that want what you have. They want what you have. People buy things. And even for the people that don't want to buy, the next person will. Don't be ashamed. If you got a business you want to start it. Start it. If they don't want it, they're going to walk right on past and go to something that they want to do. Don't be ashamed. Don't let that make you fearful. Oh, ain't nobody going to, yeah. I got a clientele and I have people and I'm going to get more and more and more. And one day, I'll be able to stop corporate America and do my own thing. One day. So, don't let nobody shame you, honey. If you know how to do hair, do that hair out of your house. If you know how to cook somebody a nice meal and sell it to them. Nothing's free in this world. And don't worry about your family. Oh, my family don't support me. The most support that I get in my life and before was from strangers. So don't even worry about, oh, they gonna see me. My family see me. My family's probably on this live stream right now. They're gonna be like, oh damn, she back at it again. I sure am. And I ain't gonna never stop. Never. Never. We're never stopping, baby. We are gonna keep going. So these are my samples. I just want to kind of smush it down a little bit. So tomorrow I'll be able to take this out of the mold and we'll be able to cut this. And I have customers that are waiting. When are you gonna? Got people on Facebook, Instagram. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you starting again. I say, yeah, it took me a while. I've been down 2 years. And it's time to start again. When you do business, you have to be confident and not be afraid. Don't be scared. We all got something that we can sell to somebody. We all have something that we doing in our life that we can make money from. Don't give nobody nothing for free. Nothing. And if they don't want to pay for it, the next person will. So you got to be confident when you're coming into small business. I went to so many like those 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 places that you can go and set up your table and sell things. There was sometimes that I didn't sell anything. Some people walk past. You got to be confident, honey. You can't be letting, oh, I didn't sell nothing today, so I'm mad, so I'm done. No, I'm never done. We're never going to stop. Ever. I told you I was going to start my soul business again, didn't I? They didn't believe me. People thought, oh, she's going to be homeless and nobody's going to want that. Child, you don't let nobody stop you from what you want to do. Don't let nobody stop you. If you have an idea, go with your idea and figure out how you're going to make some money from it. Because this environment that we are living in is so uncertain. I even told y'all about my job with this AI stuff. They're slowly trying to replace us, and they think we're stupid and don't know it. They think we're stupid and we don't know. I got 19 people watching me. I hope everybody gave me a thumbs up by now. I hope everybody gave me a thumbs up. Yo, I don't like this mold. I had these molds for years, and they just starting to kind of like wear out a little bit. So this is the 2 turmeric soaps here, and these are the samples. I was able to have a lot left over, so I just put the samples in here. And when these cure, I'm gonna cut them, but I'm not gonna be able to cut until tomorrow. So isn't it beautiful? Look how beautiful. It's gonna be even more beautiful tomorrow when I cut it. And I put some strawberry seeds on top to just make them look pretty. And if you You guys want to know the soap business name? The soap business is my daughter and my son's name together. It's called Kinkai Cultures. That's the name of my soap business. Sometimes I would be like, oh, I want to change the name, but I'm not changing the name. I'm keeping the name because I've been through so much with my children. I was like, I'm changing the name of my soaps, but no, I'm not. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep the name because that's how I started. We're going to keep the name. We put strawberry seeds on top. Sometimes I'll put some flowers or something, but make it look really pretty. But the strawberry seeds is good. I wish I had my black poppy seeds, but I don't have any right now. But this is just to make it look pretty. Make it look beautiful. I told you I was going to start again, right? Here I am. And that website will be available soon. So if there's anybody that's watching and you want soap, just go to the website. And I told you I'm going to do a giveaway. I haven't quite thought about how I'm going to do the giveaway, but I am going to do the giveaway, and I'm going to give away some soap to some of the subscribers. But you have to be a subscriber. I can look and see how long people have been subscribed to me, and I'm going to do a giveaway at some point soon. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet because this has been so much going on with me, but the giveaway is coming soon. This is going to take a little bit of time. So I'm doing another soap. Put all my stuff in here. I'm going to do another oatmeal soap, and this is starting to like get thick. I gotta do my oatmeal soap. I'm gonna clean off the stick blender and we're gonna do an oatmeal bar, and I'm done for today. We're gonna do an oatmeal bar and I'll be done for today. I'm tired and I'm hot. I'm gonna have to open this window, girl. Open the window. Look like the rain stopped. Look like the rain has stopped, honey. Cleaning off my stuff so I can do some oatmeal soap. And then after that, we are done. We are done for the day. Just washing everything out so I can use it again. I have some more soap to make real fast. This stuff is a lot of work as far as cleaning up. You got to clean the stuff. You don't want to be, just got to clean everything out. Trying to clean the pot really well so I can do my oatmeal and then we'll be done. And I'll be done for today. Told you I was going to make soap on Saturday. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. We're getting somewhere, honey. I came a long way, darling. I came a long way. Okay, alright. I cleaned everything out. Cleaned the turmeric one. We're going to do one that's an oatmeal soap. This is going to be one of my favorite bars. This is the oatmeal bar. And that's what we about to work on right now. I'm still here. Yes, I am. Turmeric soap. Don't that look pretty, though? So now I'm cleaning all my stuff out, and I'm going to do the oatmeal soap. This is my favorite bar because this is how, when I started making soap, I started making the eczema soap. And I call it the eczema soap, but I'm probably going to come up with a different name. But this one is my favorite because this is what I use on my skin, my face, and everything like that. I use the turmeric sometimes if I run out of my oatmeal eczema soap, but I use the oatmeal soap because it's light on my skin. It's gentle. It's soft. You can use this soap for babies. So we about to get that started right now. Y'all want to see. I don't tell my ingredients, but I do let y'all know that oatmeal is inside the soap. So oatmeal. So hold on for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I had to open up the window. But this is one of my ingredients that I put inside. I had to get this because I didn't get the colloidal oatmeal. This is just colloidal oatmeal. I put this inside of my oatmeal soaps. So we're gonna leave that right there. We're just gonna move the turmeric soaps out of the way. I'm gonna move the soaps out of the way, and I told y'all again that these soaps will be available on my website sometime in May. I would say probably more towards the end of May. They will be available and ready for purchase. So now I'm working on the oatmeal soap. This is my favorite soap. So one of my favorite soaps. Ooh, see them butters are starting to get thickened. So we're gonna start with the oatmeal butters. But first I have to mix the oils in. This is the shea butters and all the hard and soft oils, olive oil and everything like that. Starting to get thick now because it's starting to get a little chilly in here because I opened the window up. So we want to work at this now. This is going to be my eczema bar. I'm going to probably change the name to something else. It's just a gentle soap bar that's gentle for your skin. This is so much better than using anything that you can buy out of Target or whatever. If y'all know anybody in the state that you are in that has a small business, support small businesses, man, because small business needs the support. Because I've been working at this for hours. I've been doing this for hours, and I love doing what I'm doing. I feel like, I don't know why I feel like that's, okay, it just feels like a lease because, so this is what I put inside my soap. This is nothing but just colloidal oatmeal, which is amazing for your skin. Colloidal oatmeal, we put that in. Then of course, kaolin clay is very gentle for your skin, but colloidal oatmeal I love. It's nothing really but oatmeal grinded up, very finely grinded. This is kaolin clay, very gentle, soft. And I put kaolin clay in all of my soaps. So even the turmeric soap has this in it. But this is my eczema soap. So we're going to blend this together really fast. This is one that's great for babies. And you can use this soap right here on a newborn baby. So we're just going to blend it. The colloidal oatmeal and the kaolin clay in here. And this is all just the hard butters, the shea butters. I don't have the olive oil. I have to actually make the olive oil and the castor oil. I have to add that into here. So I have to weigh that out. So we're going to put that aside. And I almost forgot. I'm glad I remembered that I didn't mix the olive oil and the castor oil together. So let me clean this out. And y'all can look at the turmeric soap while y'all waiting. I'm sorry, y'all. I was kind of a little off. I kind of remembered that I didn't do this. I didn't do this part. Washing this bowl out, y'all, so I can do my castor and olive oil. Gotta clean the container out. Clean that. I gotta get my scale back out because I have to weigh out the olive oil and the castor oil. I have to weigh them because when you're making soap and stuff, you can't just be eyeballing stuff like I would do with food. I can eyeball food and say, okay, but I don't want to eyeball my soaps because I want my recipes to be on point. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Do you understand what I'm saying here? I hope you guys understand. Or would you let it cure? I would let it cure for, it only has to cure for like 24 hours. And then I set it in my room. I have a stand and I'm going to take the soaps to my storage. And I have a soap curing thing there. I just have to put like bags and stuff over it because I know it's like pollen season. But I'm mainly trying to let as much as I can cure here at the house in my room because nobody goes in there or anything. So I'm going to cure it on a curing rack. But I'm going to get one for my storage container. And I can have all the soaps back at storage curing there. I can't believe that I almost forgot to add my olive oil and my castor oil into this one because I forgot I only made two. So I'm going to have to weigh out the olive oil and weigh out my castor oil for this one. And then I'll be over. So you need olive oil. Well, this is castor oil. You need castor oil and you need the olive oil to make soap. So I'm going to weigh out that ingredients and then I'll be done. Then we can mix and blend and we're done, darling. I forget how much I put in here. Gotta make sure I got my ingredients right, you know what I mean? But I forgot to add these are extra virgin olive oil and this is castor oil. We need this for soap as well. And somebody was like, do you teach people? I said, no, I don't teach. I don't really have a desire to teach anyone anything. But who knows what the future may hold. You know what I mean? Who knows what the future may hold, darling? Now I'm trying to look for something that I cannot find my ingredient. Well, look, y'all. I'm so happy the sun came out. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I can go out and take a hike after this. This is exactly what we're going to do. Okay, I got my ingredients. I just have to weigh out the olive oil and the castor and add that. I'm so glad that I didn't I'm so glad that I didn't start mixing, because I would have had the olive oil and the castor out. So I'm glad I didn't do that. But I gotta go back and do it because I forgot that I only had 2 prepared, and this is the 3rd one. But I wanted y'all to see the process of me making soap. I'm not telling anybody, like, I'm not giving out, of course, my recipes or whatever, but this have been amazing. Same recipe I've been using for 7 years, and I stick to it. So, yeah. This is castor oil. And one day I'll go over the video with oils and stuff that I use and the benefits to your skin and all that stuff. But today's not the day for that. I just want to educate people and let them know that this is the benefit of castor oil. This is the benefit of olive oil. You can use so many different oils, but I pretty much stick to the same. But these are the oils that you need to make soap. Cause when I'm off in Chicago, smells good. Olive oil smells so nice and naturally fresh. You know what I mean? So that's my olive oil, my castor oil that I almost forgot to put in this unique. These are considered carrier oils, and the shea butter. The shea butters are considered to be hard oils because you know shea butter is a solid oil. So these are some of the. This is the hard oils. This is the shea butter, and this right here is the carrier oils, which are like castor oil, olive oil. I use grapeseed oil, but I don't have any. But this recipe I have is fine. So I'll be right back. Y'all, my phone is probably going to be dying soon, so hopefully I can get this mixed up real quick that y'all can see the process. I went back to my room and I didn't even get, hello, how you doing? Thank you guys for coming by here, everybody. My little girl has eczema. Oh, does she? I will be purchasing. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I got to get another mold, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I had to get another mold. So we're going to put this in here. All this stuff is clean. All this stuff is clean. I had them in bags. I cleaned them out once and kept them in bags. But I'm going to... This is one of the turmeric soaps for people that came in a little bit later. This is a turmeric soap for your face. I did 2 of these today. And now, right now, I'm doing a oatmeal and eczema bar. So I'm going to add in... These are the olive oil. This is olive oil and castor oil. We're going to add this to here. I don't know how this is going to go, because the temperature is kind of off because the oils are starting to like get hot, like starting to thicken up. Because you know shea butter, when you melt shea butter and mango butter and all that stuff down, when the temperature changes, it starts to solidify. So, but hopefully keep your fingers crossed, honey, that it don't turn into like soap on a stick. Hopefully it'll stay the way for I need it to stay. So y'all know I have the vino, I have the coconut, I have the this is one of the eczema bars, and I do put some of my oatmeal in here. This is just for soap making. So now we're going to blend it again, and then we're going to add the lye. As y'all know, you guys know I have the Aveeno in here, which is basically just colloidal oatmeal. Put the Aveeno in here. It's colloidal oatmeal. these bubbles that's coming in here, but this is the colloidal oatmeal, the shea butters, the sow butters, the coconut butter, the cocoa butter. Everything is in here. And it always has wonderful properties for your skin. The Aveeno is in there, which is basically just colloidal oatmeal. And I'm going to put the lye. I don't know how this is going to go because the temperatures are a little bit different because the room got cold in the shea butters, but we'll see. Let's just hope it doesn't turn into... So here's the lye. We're mixing the lye. You need lye to make soap. Oh, it's starting to thicken up fast too. I feel it. Ooh. Oh gosh, no. I don't want it to be soap on a stick, honey. Soap on a stick. That's not what we want. Gotta move fast with soap, depending on what temperature you're in. But you gotta keep mixing and keep twirling everything around. But I know the oatmeal that's in here is making it fast to trace. So we have to make sure all the oils and the lye and everything has to be mixed in gentle. This again is the eczema bar for people that have that has sensitive skin, the people that have children or adults that have eczema. This is for you. This is what I use on my skin and my face every day. You want to make sure that everything is blended in properly. And it blended pretty well for it not to be the same temperature. My oils and stuff were starting to solidify. Everything right now is pretty mixed in, but I still keep trying to keep blending to just double check and make sure. Can't make soap without lye. Don't let nobody lie to you about that. You have to use lye to make soap. Keep mixing. This is the eczema soap bar. My favorite bar. This is what I use on my skin. It's unscented. It's not going to have any scent to it. So if you purchase this, it has no colorants, no scent or anything. It just has oatmeal inside of it. The colloidal oatmeal. This is not going to have any... I don't do a lot of soaps that have a lot of scents in it because I really don't do scentful soaps. I do all natural soaps that pretty much... If anything, I try to use like essential oils or something, but I don't do a lot of soaps with a lot of colorants or anything. So this is good. I can dump this into the mold like right now and be fine with it. Keep mixing. Keep mixing. See, this is a lot of work. It could be very intensive when you have to make a lot of it. So when y'all see people that make handmade skincare and people complain and say, oh, it's too expensive. We'll go find you another customer because somebody will buy it from you when they if they like natural handmade skincare. I'm not for everybody. Everybody don't like using natural soaps. That's fine. So I'm getting myself into the customer that wants what I have. Some people just use natural soaps all the time. They use people that make soap in their homes. They buy it from them. Support people. If this is your thing, you like natural stuff, support people that do this. If you're not into it, people complain and say, oh, it's too expensive. That's okay, because somebody else will. Whatever you have in business, I always encourage people, start your little side hustle. Whatever you know how to do well, whatever you're good at. See what you can do to try to make some money from it, so that you don't have to go and find you a second or third job. You know what I'm saying? I encourage small business, man. Keep going. I know it's hard, but when you got your heart in it, I love doing this. I love it. I love it. I love what I do. So now I'm going to mix it a little bit with my hands. And this has the colloidal oatmeal, the Aveeno. It has the oatmeal properties in it. It's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful natural color. Mix a little bit with your hand. With the spoon, the mixer thing. And it came out perfect. It's perfect. This will be molded tomorrow. I'll unmold it and then I'll cut it and show y'all how that's going to work when I cut the soap. And I said this will be available sometime in May. So I do put oatmeal. This is oatmeal just for soap making. I don't use this to go eat from. But I put oatmeal in it. A little bit of the oats. That's all I need. Put that in there. Y'all know oatmeal is soothing for your skin. They have oatmeal mask. They have oatmeal everything. Oatmeal is amazing. It has amazing properties for your skin. That's why I say this is gentle enough for babies. You can use this on a newborn baby. That's the kind of soap you want for your child. A natural bar. Not Dove, not Dial, not anything that's going to be abrasive on the skin. Natural soap, you know what's in it. The ingredients when you purchase will be on the label. You don't want to get anything, you don't want to use nothing on your skin that got 20 different ingredients in it. Why? Because half of those ingredients that's in those things that we are purchasing and buying every day to put on our skin, I don't do it anymore. I stopped 7 years ago. So these things that we're buying off the shelf, the Dove, the Dial, the deodorants and everything, they got like 20 or 30 ingredients in it. And half of that stuff are chemicals. They're chemicals to keep it stable so they can sell it to us. Why do you think people out here are getting sick every day? They don't want us to learn how to take care of ourselves. They don't want us to do that. That's why people are filled up inside these doctors' offices every day, Monday through Friday. The doctors' offices are filled with people who don't know how to stop going to the doctor. I'm not saying doctors are bad. I'm not saying go against your doctor. I'm not a doctor. But you can learn a lot of things on your own if you just do your own research. So that's all mixed in. This is the oatmeal eczema bar, guys. This is my most popular bar because everybody got eczema. Black people got it. White people. It don't even matter the race. People be having eczema out here. I don't have eczema, thank God. But if you know anybody in your family, send this video to someone that needs this. Yeah, you're going to pay for it, for sure. But I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. I told y'all I'm going to give some things away to people that's been on my channel. People that's been here to support me. I will be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but it's coming. So stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to let y'all know the process of me making this. I don't give out my recipe, of course, but I definitely want y'all to know like what's going on. I told y'all I was going to be making my soap again, and here we go. Here we are, guys. So I'm thankful, and I'm also grateful for you guys. For the people that want to support, I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. So I'm going to try to pour this into the mold. This one's a little bit more viscous to work with. It's not thickening like the turmeric. So it's getting thick, but it's getting there, y'all. And as I pour it, it's starting to get really thick. So, but it's amazing. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Like I said, if y'all know how to do something, start a business. Make some money. If you clean well, some people start cleaning businesses. I'm all about starting your business, man. I'm trying to get out of corporate America. I'm trying to just do my own thing, man. I've been doing my soaps now for about 7 years, and I do have a customer base. I do have my customers. People have been asking. This is my eczema bar soap. It has oatmeal, colloidal oats, and everything inside of it. This is amazing. It's beautiful on your skin. No scents, no colorants, no nothing. Just all shea butters, mango butters, olive oils, grapeseed oils. Beautiful. Colloidal oatmeal. It's amazing for your skin. Oatmeal calms your skin down. If you have any kind of psoriasis on your skin, this is what you want to use. You want to use a natural bar of soap on your skin. This is what I use on my skin every day that I shower. I use my own soap. I don't sell soap to people and go buy Dove. I don't shop at Bath and Body Works. No. Yeah, that stuff smells nice, but you're putting a whole bunch of chemicals on your skin. So, but you know, you do what's good for you. You do what you want to do. It's your life. But I know that I've been doing this for 8 years, and I'm going to continue to do my holistic skincare on myself. And whatever I decide to make and put on the website, you guys will be the first to know. This is the eczema bar. It has oatmeal in it. You guys see me make it. I've been using the same ingredients since I started the business, and here we go. If you guys know anybody that had a baby, if you guys have children, this is great for them. Great for babies. Great for infants. You want to use a natural bar of soap. Look on the back of those soap ingredients that you have in your shower right now and see what the ingredients is in there. And you come back and tell me. Go Google the ingredients that you see on that box that you use for Dove or Dial. I used to use Dove and Dial too. And so I smartened up and I said, I'm not using this crap anymore. Stop using that Vaseline and all that grease on our skin. Even lotions. Get yourself a natural person that makes lotion. You can make your own lotion. So this is one of my oatmeal bars. We're going to decorate the top. And I'm going to show y'all how I do that. Alright? Are you guys still here with me? Thank you for being here. Thank you guys. I love you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm trying to see where I'm going to put this bar. Because I don't have another mold. I don't have another mold bar to put this soap in. Let's see if I can put this. Oh. So this is what I'm gonna do because I don't have any more molds to put this soap in. So I'm gonna put the leftover. I'm gonna put it inside this cup as a mold. Because this is all leftover soap, so I can use this as a I can use this as, what do you call it? For somebody that wants they want to sample it. I send samples to people when they purchase. I do send samples in the mail of, and I have people that live local to me. If anybody ever, there is going to be an option on the website if you wanted to pick up, and we would pick up at a certain location. So you could pay for the soap, and then we would pick up at a certain date and time. And I could do that too for people that's local to me. I do live in New Jersey, so if you guys want to deduct the UPS rates and all that stuff, I do use the option for pickup, and the pickup is normally for people that I kind of know. So, but I had customers in my past that would pick up when I had my apartment. I would meet them somewhere, and they would purchase the soap. And okay, my battery's starting to die a little bit. So this is a sample. When this cures, this will probably fall right out, and then I can cut it up and use this as a sample. So we're going to clean it up a little bit. This is our eczema bar, y'all. Eczema, for people that got sensitive skin, this is what I use on my skin. This is my favorite soap. I'm so happy to make it. So tomorrow this will be hard, and then I can cut it up or whatever. Send those to people for samples. And now I'm going to decorate the top of this. And we'll be done. I'll be done because I gotta charge my phone. I think I'm gonna go in the room and take a nap, y'all. I'm tired. You see how labor intensive this can be? You gotta clean, and then people will come and say, oh, that's too expensive. Well, if it's too expensive, you don't have to purchase. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to buy it if they don't want to. Nobody's forced. We're not forcing anybody. But I appreciate the support that I've received in the past, and I appreciate the support that I will receive in about 30 more days. So, I'm grateful. I told you I was going to do this, right? When I was in the shelter, I said, oh, I can't wait to start my business again, and look at me now. Everything that I said I was going to do, sis, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Everything that I said I was going to do, I'm doing. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you guys for coming by. So I'm going to fix the top of this soap so I can put my decoration on the top. This is my eczema soap bar. It's going to make it look really pretty on the top. Make it look beautiful to the eye. Make it look amazing. Make it look beautiful. Make it look amazing. And that's going to be samples. I'm going to let this cure, and we're going to cut this up somehow. And people want samples of it, there you go. You want to give everybody a sample if they ask for it. This is the eczema soap bar. Beautifully made, amazing, beautiful, pretty, everything. It has oatmeal inside of it, and y'all know oatmeal has those beautiful properties for your skin of soothing. Y'all know oatmeal is amazing for the skin and for the hair. So, and for the hair. So we're going to top this off really pretty. See all the extra soap? I'm not throwing this away. What? These are going to turn into samples. So I'm going to take my gloves off because I got to get into this oatmeal to decorate the top. And then after that, I am done, y'all. We did it, y'all. You guys excited? So now I'm going to take my oatmeal. This is just to make the top look really pretty and beautiful. Just clean this up a little bit. Clean it up. Get all that little stuff off. Just make it look beautiful. And it's going to be so, I love this. This is like my favorite all-time thing. So, now I'm going to put some oats on top to make it look really beautiful. Not a lot. We just need a few pieces of oats. I normally like to put my oats on the side, though. So, we're going to just sprinkle it with some oats. And that just makes it look more appealing to the eye. And, of course, the oatmeal benefits, of course. But it's oatmeal inside of the soap. It's colloidal oatmeal. So, it's amazing. Y'all know oatmeal has amazing properties for the skin. It's very soothing, very relaxing. And again, when you have soap, any soap that you have, well, natural soap. I don't support Dove or anything like that, but any natural soap that you buy, make sure you have a soap dish in your shower or out of your shower, so you're not wasting your money. You don't want to leave your soap inside like a inside water or anything. You want to keep it stable, that it's not, it'll dry out after you use it, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to waste your money on buying handmade soap. You got to get yourself a soap dish. Put your soap in a soap dish so you can have it for longer. Because y'all know if you showering every single day, soap goes pretty fast. So you want to save it. You want to buy yourself a soap dish. You can get a soap dish at the dollar store. But I have so many soap dishes because I am a natural, I make my own soap bar. So I have a lot of soap dishes and everything. I also make yoni soaps. I'm going to be making those. So everything is coming out. Y'all know yoni soaps. Very popular. A lot of people make them. They have other soapers on YouTube and everything. But, I'm doing my own thing again, y'all. And I'm so excited. So there you go. This is the eczema bar. I'm only making one today. I'll make some more on next Saturday. When I'm off. Not Saturday. But my next day off. I only make soap on my days off. So I'm excited. If you guys can see that. Make it a little closer. I'm sorry. It's so hard to there it is. Look at that, baby. Look at that, baby. Okay, I'm gonna move that over a little bit. That's the eczema bar right there. Y'all see how labor intensive it could be? I gotta clean all these pots and these dishes and everything, but again, I'm grateful to be able to come from homelessness to starting my own business again. And I've been doing this for 7 years, so I'm not new at this. I have the same recipe from 7 years ago when I first started. I started this by making soaps for me and my children, and somebody came in my house one day and said, "What's that?" And people were interested in this, and I've been doing it ever since. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll leave it at that for now. I'm going to go over here and wash these dishes up. I thank you guys for watching. Let me show you my other ones for the people that came in a little bit later. Look. Bam. This is the turmeric one. This is for turmeric. The turmeric facial bar. And here's the other one. The turmeric ones was the ones I was focused on for today. These will make, I think, 10 to 12 bars when I slice them up. And this is the oatmeal bar. These will be available on my website, and sometime in May they'll be available for purchase. So if you guys are interested, they will be available for you guys. And I've been doing this for about 8 years. And I named my soap business after my 2 children. So my soap business is named Kenkai Cultures. And it's handmade skincare. I made lotions in the past. I don't know if I'm going to go back into making lotions again, but these are my natural soaps. Aren't they beautiful? Look at those. You guys give me some thumbs up and share, please. Share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring, and this is the turmeric. This is what I'm going to use for samples. You guys can see that. That's the sample turmeric. So when people purchase, I'll send you a sample of either the turmeric or something like that. I will be doing a giveaway at some point in time. So I want you guys to look out for that as well. And I'll be letting y'all know and tapping in with you guys to keep you guys updated. So when you guys see me on live, y'all got to come by and show support, share the videos. And I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm going to keep the camera on until it dies because my phone about to die. I think I've been live streaming for what is it, 193? Almost a little bit over 2 hours. But there you go. It will be available soon on the website. I will only be making soaps on my days off. Because as y'all can see, making soap can be labor intensive. It's a lot of work. But I love doing it, so... When you like doing something, it's not like work. You know what I'm saying? This is not work to me because I love doing this. So, yeah. It's not work to me because I love what I'm doing. I hope you guys like those soaps there. They look beautiful, don't they? Oh my God, I'm trying to fix this. Ugh. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to clean up a little bit. Cleaning up. But aren't they beautiful? Look at that. I told you I was going to do it. They thought I wasn't. They thought I was going to sit in a homeless shelter and cry about my life, girl. I told you I was going to go back in my business. What now? I told you. They thought I wasn't going to survive this. They thought I was going to not survive this. I told you guys. Thank you for the support. They will be available on the website in May. So keep looking. I love you guys. Give me a hug. I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you for your support. I gotta go because the phone is dying, but I might come back on live later on. So